We are recording. It is, what is it? It's, God, September 7th. And it's game
Yeah.
number 4 or 5, something like that. I don't even know. But yeah,
It's
who knows?
1, 2.
Hi, buddy.
I do know. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I'm gonna be running around
Five.
and there.
It
This
would
is
be
game
5.
5.
At the end of this game, you guys will be level 3. So that's when you start moving up. That's a good thing.
Clara and I was just telling everybody I might be a little bit less attentive and I may have to disappear halfway through the game for a bit because my kids have both COVID and strep and I'm trying to manage that. So
You can only disappear if you have stealth or an invisibility spell. Otherwise, I'm sorry, you're stuck. We'll work it out.
I'll protect you.
There you go. From the
There we go.
COVIDs and the strep.
Well, maybe
Yes.
from some.
We need a spell.
Yeah, really.
I'm pretty sure I have COVID.
Well, I've got
so
laying
then-
on hands. Does that count? No.
It might.
Only if you want it too.
Eventually, it cures disease.
I guess.
Used
All
to. I just,
I
Oh,
give
yeah, I
each
think
one
you're
of the
right,
boys
actually.
2 hit points apiece. Does that make them any better?
That helps.
Well, it'll grow. You'll eventually be able to do like Lost Restoration with it, and then like a
Yeah.
greater healing.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is very cool.
I can't wait till I get to that point. I'm excited to play this Ian's
Yeah,
character.
yeah. Should be good.
Yeah.
So in our last episode, it was kind of crazy. You guys headed back after a wild night around midnight, early wee hours of the morning. You guys went on a really kind of crazy adventure to help out your landlord, Rizzle, who was trying to find his kid who was swallowed by a gigantic fish in the river. And you guys did. Anybody want to take it away from there?
I
No,
can't.
we
Go ahead.
fought the fish in the river. Plane shifted into the fey-wild. We fought some strange monsters in the fey-wild. We are either going to have to rest or start rolling exhaustion rolls pretty soon because we haven't slept. Like it's
Yeah.
bordering on 4 in the morning now, and we haven't slept. So either we sleep and we start rolling exhaustion rolls, and increase the likelihood we're gonna die in the fey-wild. Well, right now, we're just whatever. Well, like if that's what we want to happen, that's what'll happen, right? We're all in this together.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
I said, oh my goodness, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
Right.
like we are where we are. If maybe we die out here, we'll find out. But and that's fine, right? Like this
well,
is.
Good
let's
happen.
avoid
No, I haven't had a character die yet. I don't want to have a character die. Please don't traumatize me yet.
Well, like yeah, we might, yeah. We'll just.
It's
we'll see
always
what
a
happens.
risk.
Don't worry, there's plenty of trauma to come.
Acceptance is an important part of being both an adult and playing this game. So
There you go. Yeah.
Without the
Plenty
thrill
of
of the
trauma to
possibility of
come.
failure, it's not nearly as fun.
yeah,
You need the threat hanging over your head at all times.
Here, death
Okay.
saves for everyone.
It's not even a
Hey!
threat. It's just a part of the game. Not
Okay.
everything goes
True.
your way.
I got a natural 20 on my
There is
death.
chance.
I'm good.
But
Yep.
yeah, we fought some fish monsters. We fought another group of monsters. We are bordering on exhaustion and we need to rest. We are in the Feywild at an unknown location, traveling into the woods now from the shoreline, looking for a place to rest. We are spent on resources, exhausted. It is now like probably 4 in the morning in a twilight of the Feywild that is neither night nor day, and we're gonna try and find a place to rest.
That I think is the priority.
That's about it. Awesome. So you're heading kind of, well,
Just
into
deeper
the
in.
forest, not sure east, west, whatever, because the sun seems to stay in the same spot in the sky. But you're heading, I want to say inland, away from the river anyway. So we're just heading, I think you're going in there. You weren't going up or down the river. You're heading inland, if I remember right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deeper
forest.
in, looking for a fey road, where I am looking for a fey road. Heading
Gotcha.
deeper
I am
into the
looking
forest.
for a good place to camp.
Ditto.
Okay.
Can I actually roll
Yeah.
a medicine or not medicine, a nature check to see if I see a particularly good spot?
Yeah, anybody who's looking for a campsite or looking for a road or whatever, let me know what you're looking for and give me a nature check. We'll see what happens.
We would rather
Or
be looking
investigation.
around and watching our back and making sure that nobody's going to sneak up on us.
Cool. That makes sense too, for sure. All right. By the way, let's go ahead and do that one level of exhaustion for everybody. That seems totally earned. You guys have been very, very busy. This day, you've been doing pretty much everything. You went down into the haunted tours, yeah, and then you went back to the landlord. Then you went to the Bay Realm, and a bunch of fights in between. So yeah, I have one meh roll. Okay, kind of mid. How did everybody else do?
I did a 21 survival and a
Solid.
10 investigation. So
I did a 12 on perception.
Okay. Drill, you
I
looking?
did a 3 on perception, looking for the road.
Oh God, you probably tripped over it. Okay. But Trill, you had a 21. Were you looking for the road? Were you looking for a city? Were you looking for a campsite? What are you looking for?
I was looking for a good place to camp for the night.
Beautiful. Looks like you found a really, really nice one. Some shade of the trees. Probably shelter you if it gets rainy or something like that. So yeah, you found a pretty good looking place where you can just kind of camp out there. You guys do have a level of exhaustion. You haven't found a road yet. Nice trees, pretty solid, kind of like our pine trees. Got this blue-gray kind of sheen to the bark and to the needles also.
Shall we rest here?
I think we should.
You seem familiar with this sort of landscape.
No, not really. It just seemed like the best place so far.
I agree. I couldn't find anything good, so this seems like a good spot.
All right. It does seem like perpetual daylight here. You're not quite sure what's going on or if that's going to change. Do you want to start a
I'll take-
fire? Cook anything or anything?
Well,
We've already
I
caught the
think we,
fish earlier.
yeah, we had the fish earlier, so I think we're probably.
Good. I'll take first watch.
Cool, cool. We got watch number 1.
Second.
We got 2.
I'll take 2.
We got 2 twos.
And I'll take the third, I guess.
Cool. All right. So in this place, go ahead and let's do 2d6s because this place is hopping. By the way, first watch, that was Clarion, right?
That's correct.
Cool, cool. Thank you. So Clarion, you're on watch and the sun is just up there. Bright yellow, bright, yellowish white. Very, very stark kind of colors from that. But it starts to dim about halfway through your watch, almost turning into like, I know you can't see a black hole, but it looks like a black hole would look. And it just kind of gets darker up there, and everything seems to get dark that way. The sun doesn't go down, it just kind of stops emitting light slowly over time. So this would be the equivalent of their nighttime, and it looks very Twilight-esque. A little bit of light still, but not a ton. Very, very dim light. Think of like little night lights all through the forest kind of feel to it.
What's the temperature, like the atmosphere?
Temperature when the sun drops, the temperature drops about 20 or 30 degrees. It was a pretty nice day, so now it's down to about 40.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
40 is pretty chilly for
It
Fahrenheit.
is.
Okay.
It is. The
So I'll
temperature drops
definitely
Fahrenheit.
spread my cloak out and like wrap it around myself really tight.
Sounds good. All right, give me those 2d6s, whoever's brave enough to roll.
Rolled the first one. I got 4.
Okay.
I'll roll the second. I'll roll both.
Yeah,
Get
okay,
on,
you
get
roll.
on, get on.
Another 4.
Okay. Nothing bothers you. Clarion's on, and then wakes up Desi and Adlea. You guys have a nice watch. It is strange, very, very dim outside, like a being on a planet with a very, very weak sun. And then till you wake up, take the last watch, but nothing bothers you. You all get to mark off your exhaustion. You all feel a lot better in the morning. The sun just inexplicably starts to get brighter again. And the sun, I think I said yellow, white earlier, it's just pretty much white. And it just has a stark silver white light to it. It gets brighter and brighter, which is the way it was when you first came here.
Sorry, did you say it moves? Like, does it move in
No.
the sky?
It does
just
not.
stays
It
in the
just kind
same
of
place.
fades out and then fades bright again.
Okay.
It's strange that the lighting is changing at all. But otherwise, not to be unexpected.
It's a nice
My books
campground.
told
You
me
guys
it-
can stay here, put up hammocks, whatever you want to do.
My books told me it was perpetual twilight. Well, it does look like the sun's changed a little bit. Shall we head on? We need to find a road if we are to find a way out.
Indeed.
Agreed.
Okay, you keep heading away from the river, straight into
Yeah.
the foresty area. Let's do some investigations or survival type of thing. Your
Um,
guys' choice.
I will ask this question. Should we travel up and down the river?
No, we're not
No?
traveling. We need to find a fey road.
Oh, okay.
16 on investigation.
Not bad.
3.
Very bad.
What are we rolling here? Perception?
Survival or just flat out perception.
I have no idea where we are.
You really don't.
I don't even know what direction we're facing. I have no idea.
To be fair, I don't think anyone does.
Ooh, that was really bad.
Oh my gosh, a couple of people getting very kind of thrown by the sun never moving in the sky. Not something you're used to. All right, so Desi, you got the high roll here, and you actually do find this path. It is cobbled. It looks like an old road, pretty grown over, but you can walk on it pretty easy. There's grasses growing up there, weeds growing up there, a few flowers blooming there, but very easy to walk across. But it looks old. A lot of the cobbles are cracked. A lot are just missing. The dirt's covered a lot of it, but it's totally discernible. A clear path, and it leads on there a little to the left, but it continues on. So you bumped across this road, or you can go back the other path, which looks like it goes. We have no northwest or anything, but it looks like it goes to your right from the direction you're walking and back a bit, maybe toward the river, or you can keep going further in.
Further in then, Clarion? Yeah?
I would say
Yeah.
there's nothing for us back at the river.
What are
need
we
to
going to
find
be looking for?
a settlement.
Oh, okay.
There
I
are
hate to leave
beings.
the river, but
And someone is going to help us get back to our realm?
Well, I don't know that we are able to get back to our realm, friends. We must accept that we may be trapped here until such time when we can free ourselves. But
You may be willing to live in a nightmare, but I am not willing to live in it.
it's not a nightmare. This is simply the land of the fairies. It is another land. There are beings here we may treat with as much as any other place.
Way above table, would my elf have a problem with the fairies?
You mean the inhabitants of this realm? Some of these
Yeah.
monsters are just monsters, so
Right,
absolutely.
yeah. Not monsters, but the inhabitants, the friendly folk of this realm.
Not sure,
You-
but you do have advantages on knowledge checks for this realm because you are
Okay,
on.
well, could I do a history check to see if if my character would
If
have
you're
an issue
asking
with
for
being the-
game lore, you
Yes.
share a common ancestry.
Oh, we
Right?
do.
All elves came from the fey-wild.
Okay.
You can
Never
give
mind.
Like they
I'm good then. I'll move
all
forward.
the whole pantheon of elvish gods, right? And then you have Sylvanas. They're
Uh-huh.
all related. There's a pantheon of elvish gods, and then there's Sylvanas, and
Okay.
they're related.
Okay. I thought they might have been like clashing, but if you're saying they're more related than not, then I
There are
totally-
elves that
totally.
live here. There is a
Okay.
race of elves
Okay.
that live in the
Okay.
Feywild.
Okay, then I'll be cool about it. I'll be cool.
You do know that a lot of elves tend to be solitary too. Sometimes a lot of elves are
Okay.
not trusting of others, and some factions of elves do fight each other. Having said that, just like people.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So you're heading on this nice day. You see a little flock of bluebirds. Look like bluebirds, except they got 4 wings. They come in, they see you, they're curious. They land on the ground in the trees next to you, seeming very, very unconcerned, and start kind of chirping and just kind of looking at you, seeing if there's any food. You can
Can I
just
do
keep
a
walking
nature
past them, or absolutely.
because I think I would notice that. God, why? Okay, I'm gonna go to real dice. I don't think this machine works very well. 2 weeks in a row I've been low. Come on now.
That's pretty
I got a
sad.
7.
You're rolling a d6, aren't you? Yeah. 7 is not that great. You do notice, even with a 7, it's pretty obvious that these birds are not afraid of you guys at all. They're just pretty much in your face. I mean, they haven't landed on you, but they don't seem to be afraid at all. There's about 20 of them, and they're just kind of landing in the low-hanging branches, some on the road in front of you, kind of poking around for worms or grubs or whatever. They don't seem concerned by your presence whatsoever. They don't seem afraid. And that's pretty easy to notice.
I'm gonna glance at the rest of the group to see if they're watching, and then just kind of like extend a hand out slowly to one of the birds, because I want to be a Disney princess. Come on, hop
Beautiful.
on.
Give me an animal channeling check, please.
Okay. Oh, I'm actually kind of good at that. 21.
Oh God, do you have any food that you're offering, or just kind of like, hey, smell my finger?
Just kind of like, hey, smell my finger.
Well, with the 21, it's curious. He does hop onto your hand, on your finger, starts kind of hopping up along your forearm a little bit. Another one joins, so now you got 2 with the 21.
Oh my
I want
god.
to try.
I'm so
I go
happy.
over and I'm looking in awe, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" And I put my
Beautiful.
finger out, and I see if one wants to come to me. Animal handling?
Yes,
Is that what
please.
you said to do?
Yep. Were you
It
shooing away
was
the
almost
bluebirds?
a nat 20, and then it's a 2.
No,
I
it was
probably
a
got pecked.
I will dig in my pack for like little pieces of hardtack that I have to kind of like break some off and give them crumbs.
Sure. They start eating the crumbs very, very happily. So yeah. Desi, they weren't really hopping all over you, but they weren't scared either. So they're right next to you too, which is still pretty cool.
Cool.
Ah,
And a slight point of order too. Did anybody check their inventory? I don't see I don't have rations. Does anybody have rations?
I always make sure I have things like that. I don't know if I wrote it down, but I always do like
Rations, it says I have
some way to
7
start a
portions of
fire,
rations.
some light source, always rope, sometimes a grappling hook, not always. These are things I
Are they in
always
there?
have, and I always
In
bring
the
like
backpack?
10 to 15
In the
days
backpack
of
area.
rations.
Yeah, my backpack didn't come with rations. Fair enough. All right.
Well, here,
All
I'll
right.
give him a ration. I'm not going to let the poor boy starve.
That's sweet.
I just wanted to check to see how pressing we needed to find a settlement.
The birds want summer
But if we
rations.
have some rations, then we can survive out here for a few days. We're okay.
I have 7 portions.
I think Trill's eating his rations right now.
I would have at least 10, so I can help too. It's not a problem.
Cool.
And we just had a meal of fish, so we should be good for at least
Right.
a day, like before we have to eat.
That's
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the birds seem kind of interested. If you keep going now, I mean, after you said hi to the birds, or
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna keep going.
they follow you for about 15, 20 minutes, then they kind of branch off and, sorry, bad pun, they kind of go off and do their own thing. So they, after a while, kind of just leave. The sun, while it's up and not setting, because it seems to be a nice, steady holding white. So that's a good thing. It doesn't fade, it's just a nice, steady, consistent thing during the daytime. So you know you've got some time to move. You keep going, a few hours go by, and then along
Wait. Do the birds come with us?
well, for about 15 or 20 minutes, then they start to fly away.
Oh,
Unless you
I
wanna-
don't have it in my heart to save one and cage it. I can't.
Okay. So the 4-winged bluebirds do fly away. Pretty calls, but they do fly away. So after a couple more hours of walking, about 2.5, you hear this growl in front of you, not bothering to be stealthy. I'm walking along the path the opposite direction of you, coming toward you. Is this rather large looking tiger thing.
Tiger thing?
It looks like that. So yellow and black striped tiger, very vibrant colors, glowing yellow eyes. I put it in the chat, in the voice chat.
Keep it on, don't listen for that.
So you see that crazy looking tiger type of thing.
I don't know where I'm looking.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry
don't
about
know
that. In the voice chat, where we are, the general voice chat, in the upper right hand corner, the chat bubble.
No, it's not in there.
Oh, it didn't go?
No.
Buddy, you gotta stop with the constant talking because we're trying to play.
Sorry, children demands, sick children demands, all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry.
I am so sorry about that. Now it should be
Oh,
posted.
there we go. Now I
My
see it.
bad. I apologize.
Okay.
Ah. Doesn't look quite right.
No, it doesn't. So this creepy looking tiger, we'll call him creepy looking tiger, comes out there.
How high at the shoulders?
He's a big tiger. So whatever's big for a tiger height. So yeah. He's a
Like 3
big
feet
tiger.
at the shoulders would be enormous. 2
Yeah.
feet
Okay,
would
He's
still be.
about 3.5 then. He's a big tiger.
Like
I'm
a,
sorry
like
to
a
ask you
small
to repeat
pony.
yourself, but we are on the road, headed looking
Like
for a
pony.
settlement, and then what happens? How do we come upon the tiger?
He's just coming the opposite way of the road, coming the other
Okay.
direction. He's just walking toward you guys. He sees you looking like that, and he pauses and he sits down. And with those weird glowing yellow eyes without the pupils, he's looking at all of you.
Nature check.
Do it.
Yeah, me too.
Do it.
10.
And with a nature check, it's a tiger, but it's not a normal tiger.
Well, I would know how to deal with a big. I know it's not normal, at least, but I would know how to deal with a big cat as somebody who's out in farmland and nature in general. In the past.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of like poof up like a little bit and just kind of stand strong and face it directly and like, I see you, cat.
Cool. Desi, you said you will too? And Clarion?
23 on insight. I'm less concerned about what the tiger is. I'm just concerned about if it has violent or if it is taking a hostile intention stance. If not,
Gotcha.
he'll just continue walking and walk past it.
Gotcha. Insight roll with a 23. Desi, what did you get, by the way?
Only a 2 for nature check.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a tiger. It's a tiger.
Can I do an insight check as well?
Not both
Or
at the same time. I'm gonna limit
Okay,
you to
cool,
one
cool,
at a time. Trill, what about you? Did you want to do a check too, or no?
Just trying to think what I should be looking at.
The bluebirds. No.
Don't run. Don't run. Don't turn your back.
I know what I'd like to do, but I think Trill is just like unsheathes his sword and like prepares for the potential of a problem.
Gotcha.
Don't want to
Oh.
start.
I would like to mention, after the long rest, I would have done 2 actions, so I'll tell you in a second after I. I'm gonna give. Okay.
I just put up mage armor every
Oh,
morning.
one thing,
Yep.
mage armor. Sorry, I thought I had one more
yeah.
thing. But
You guys
mage
both
armor.
mage armor every morning. That's status quo. That's fine.
Okay. Thought I'd mentioned before we
What
get
is
into.
mage armor?
You know, I'm
Just out
not.
of
Oh.
curiosity.
It's for
It's just a spell that gives you base armor.
right.
Base armor.
It raises it to a certain
spell
level.
That
Oh,
gives
okay.
you
Harder to
For
hit.
wizards.
armor, like base leather armor. It's just a spell that is base leather armor. Because we can't wear base leather armor.
Okay.
We can't wear any armor. We get a spell that gives us that stat.
Okay. Cool.
Now, Clarion, you got a huge roll, like a 23, and you're trying to find intent. So you're trying to see what this thing is up to. You get intelligence behind its eerie, glowing eyes. You get that it is trying to examine you and trying to see what you got. And with a 23, it's trying to see how clever you guys are. It's trying to see how smart you guys are. 23 is huge. It's trying to see if it can catch you in its trap and if you're smart enough to get out of it. This is not going to be just a regular fight. There's something else here. And that's huge. And that's what you get with 23.
Oh, so it does have hostile intents. All right. I will turn back to my friends.
You also do get hunger.
Yeah, whatever. I'll turn back to my friends and say, no, this creature looks to be of hostile intent, but be on your wary. It has set some kind of trap.
It
And
does have
then-
hostile. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, hostile intent. Be on your guard. It has set some kind of trap. And initiative.
Go around it.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I'm just asking. Like, should we go around it?
I don't think it. I think it is not going to let us escape. So, are we in initiative?
So you're saying we have to fight?
Not initiative quite yet.
Okay. So, as we're
If we're not in initiative, then subtle spell sleep.
oh, okay, because I was gonna walk intimidatingly down the road, but okay, I'll let you try and put the fucker to sleep.
The two of us start that process.
The sleepy sleep. Put the tiger
No,
to sleep.
the intimidationally walk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the intimidation thing. I'm getting my sword out. I'm starting to look angry and puffed
Okay.
up.
So you guys are starting all this thing, and you're obviously defending yourselves, getting your weapons out, making a show that, yeah, we're not easy prey. The
I'll
tiger,
back up a little too, because I don't want to be on front lines.
that's fair. The tiger sits back on his haunches, looks at you, and Clarion's doing a subtle spell, which is really not easily detectable at all. And he's doing a sleep, so that is totally fair and very sneaky. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a
It is a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Gotcha, here we go. It's an intelligent thing. I'm giving it a +3 for wisdom. A 10.
Fail.
It
So
starts.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, it'll be incapacitated. Next round, it makes the save again. And now we're in a sort of like death save where it needs either 2 fails or 2 successes. It already has 1 fail.
So it's like falling to sleep, kind of.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So it basically is sitting on its haunches, and it opens its mouth to speak. Says, "I am." It starts to yawn, and it kind of closes its eyes, almost starts to purr for a little bit, like it hasn't slept in a very long time.
When I see the sleep coming on, I realize, oh, Clarion's got this, and I back down just a little bit because I trust my man to take care of the sleepy sleeps.
I can't really right now. I'm in the middle of something. I don't know.
And then what do we have to wait for?
Well, you got a tiger by the tail. What do you guys want to do?
Let's just say it rolls one more. It'll roll one more save in the next
Okay.
round.
So you're not
Yeah.
interrupting it or anything. So I'm gonna roll again.
Nope. Like I said, I was backing off. I wasn't gonna go.
Yeah.
Why would
Fair.
we hit it now? Let it
I'm a
fall
little
into
back.
place.
Yeah, no, that's why I
Yeah.
said I'm gonna back down
Yeah.
a little bit because you have it in hand.
Yeah.
Let's see if your luck holds. Here we
Also,
go.
I'm not used to having tigers talk. Right? Like that's going to take me aback a little bit.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
Fey
gonna
realm
feel
trickery.
weird.
Here we go.
I'm kind of on board already with this. Is none of the things that I know about nature. None of the things are following the rules that I've been told.
22. My
Ooh,
God.
that's a save.
So now, just let me check. I think it needs one more pass. Break it, but let me just check.
I kind of like what they did with the new sleep instead of just counting up the dice. Though there is some advantages in being able to get some more low-level creatures at the same time with the old way. It's interesting.
Yeah, I hadn't clocked that change until the last time he cast it.
Yeah.
But I do like it
I kind of do too.
I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. I'm sorry.
because it was always like a bit of a
You're just gonna have to
like,
have no sound for now.
a big
You can't
crapshoot when you.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
Yeah, baby. Oh, okay, thank
No,
you.
no, actually, it needs to fail that second save too. It was incapacitated. So now it knows it's been cast magic and it is awake.
Okay. Tiger's eyes open, and it just kind of, if a cat could smile, it would.
I'm gonna do the same thing
Cat sleep?
that he did. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
subtle spell.
Subtle spell cat. Wow, okay.
Well, you wouldn't
I'm
expect it
excited.
twice in a row.
I guess he didn't. I sure didn't. All right, here's the save.
Let me see what mine is. It's based off of my DC. Yeah.
If you're you're
Yeah.
you're a sorcerer, right? So wisdom.
Yeah.
8 plus 2 for proficiency plus whatever your wisdom bonus is.
Hold on.
It's on your
Sorry.
sheet. It'll be right above
I know
your
it's
magic.
in there. I just don't know where. Sorry, where?
Spells tab on right at the top.
12.
Here we go.
Not as high as says, but
A natural
Yeah.
1. It was not expecting that. It just yawns again and goes, "Oh my, you must excuse me."
you warmed him up for me.
So is that a crit
Starts to
fail? So
snooze.
is that like a six? Like
I like that idea, but I don't think it is that with the spell.
No. So you need another round and then it rolls to save again.
Yeah, here we go. Are you guys doing anything in this round? or just kind of hanging out, getting
Backing
ready?
down. Yeah, no, if we see it's starting to work, we
Just
we
kind
we
of,
let
I'll,
it.
if it's talking, I'll kind of nod, try and keep it busy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, here's the second save. Or actually, fourth save.
I think I had to use a sorcery point to subtle cast, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
What?
Ah, look at this. That's wow. Oh my god.
2 nat ones
Finally getting a little
back,
freaking
baby.
luck.
That's like what, 1 in 400 odds or something? Wow.
Right.
Yeah, that has been my week, so that's okay. I get it.
Right?
Nice.
I can use a win right now.
Serious. Well, it looks like it might have it. So the thing just kind of lays down on its belly, its paws out front, puts its head down on its paw, and just kind of starts to do this deep, resonant, purring snore, just because that's really cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look at Clarion and just kind of smile, like noddingly, like I know what you were doing.
So we have, it will sleep for its time period. It could be 8 to 4 hours. But we need to be careful moving past this creature, for it has laid a trap.
So
Agreed. You guys first.
I move forward quietly and stealthily, looking for signs of disruption, like something.
Gotcha. Give me an
Sure,
investigation
move.
for this general area. Let's see how you do.
Investigation. I only got an 8.
With an 8, you don't really see much. You know, just
23.
Jesus God. Okay. Huge. So with that, you would notice that it doesn't look like anything's been set up around here. It doesn't look like any traps have been set up in the vicinity by this cat. With a 23, you would get the idea, maybe tracks and stuff in mud or dirt, that it has just been walking down straight along this path until it bumped into you. So it doesn't look like it had, with a 23, it doesn't look like it had any time to set up any specific traps around the area. So that must not be the nature of what you're looking for.
Okay.
No traps on.
Doesn't seem to be anything physically.
Off the
Would
road.
my
we-
character know if this animal had like any special qualities, like with its hair or with
Don't
any
pull out hair.
something?
You do have that Bay connection, so go ahead and give me a history check with advantage. It's a high roll because this is a weird animal, but go for it.
Not 20. 22.
Oh my god. You guys are killing it.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to get so excited.
No, that's beautiful.
I'm so sorry.
That's beautiful. Don't be sorry. Oh my god. Exalt into victories, right? That's wonderful. You've heard of this thing. This particular type of tiger demon, they call it. It's pretty invulnerable. And you've heard rumors, stories when you were young, being brought up by family, reading to you bedtime stories, telling you tales around the campfire about these things in the Fey realm. Not too prevalent. They're pretty solitary creatures, but if people that fight them, these tigers always win unless they know the tiger's name and speak it. With the nat 20, that's what you need to know. You also know that the
We were
tiger.
lucky.
You also know that the tiger is compelled to say its name before it attacks you.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
It's demon rules. So you need to know its name. And the name will compel it to you.
Well, the name won't
Okay.
compel it to service, but the name will allow you to damage it.
To you, yeah, to you. Well, it'll just compel it to you if it's broken. You could
And you
summon
said
it with
he's
its name.
compelled to tell you his name when?
When
No,
he
he
attacks you.
can't tell.
Oh,
No,
he
he
No, he
can't.
does.
Okay.
No, he's compelled by ancient pact to tell you his name before he attacks you.
And we have to say it out loud or just know it? We would have to say it out loud, right?
Well, if Desi's sharing with you, she knows that you have to say it out loud, and then it
Sorry, that
makes
was
him
above table.
vulnerable to you.
So he tells you your name, but if you don't know that you have to say his name, then he can attack you at will. But if
Invulnerably.
you know his name, then you say his name,
Yes.
then you realize what he's saying is his name and that you must say it, then what happens then? Get a little
He just
confused.
he'll take damage. He's invulnerable until you say his name.
Right.
Yes.
Free action,
Okay.
say his name. He's not invulnerable to damage.
Okay.
As you remember the ancient
So
stories, here's what
I
he's going to
obviously
say.
I share all of this with everybody. I'm not going to hide any of this.
You got it. This is basically what he says. The names vary from demon tiger to demon tiger, but I just posted that in there, and that is the thing they have to say.
Okay.
How do you know these things?
She had a really sadistic babysitter who told her all these horrible tales.
No, my character
Well,
will
and
really
remember,
ask,
I
like,
was
how
raised
do
by
you
both
know these
elven
things?
and human, so like I have a lot of different lore that was told to me by a lot of different people, and I was like a high elf, and like, and then
Well, do we know everything about that, or how much do we know?
Very
If she
little.
tells you,
you'll see that I am really, really proper, and you will have seen from the first couple of episodes how I try really hard to be diplomatic, and I only pull out my sword when I absolutely have to. Because remember, I tried avoiding the fights in the first couple of things
Yeah.
and just talking it out. And so you would assume that I am,
Very elven.
yes. But
Okay.
as soon as I had to fight, guess who kicked ass?
Okay.
My human
So
dad taught me how to absolutely kick ass when I needed to get in there and kick ass.
considering that, my character will say, do all elves know such things?
No, they don't. I was lucky to be trained by some of the best.
She'll just kind of nod. She doesn't know. She's fairly young and doesn't know a whole lot about the world. So
I was actually going to set the difficulty on that to 21, but not 20 for sure.
So crazy.
Very cool.
sorry.
Well,
Guess all
shall
that is
we
great.
leave this beast to its slumber?
And press
Okay.
on.
Carry on.
Cool.
Nice. So you leave the sleeping tiger, and you don't even kick it or pet it as you go by. All right. It is purring and sleeping and dreaming for the first time probably in many, many years.
Let
You
sleeping
walk
cat.
on path. Yes. You avoided that. Above table. Wow. Congratulations. That would have been a tough one. And you guys
Wicked.
have the knowledge. Very nicely done.
See
And
what
very
I
nice job
mean?
with the
Like
sleeps too,
my
guys.
gal wants to do everything without having a fight. Like that's what her whole like aim is.
Probably saved our asses that
Yeah,
time.
if you guys would have
'Cause we
dived
wouldn't have
in
known
without
to do
if you
that.
guys would have just fought without caution, it would have been rough.
That's fine. We'll spin up new characters.
Well, I'm glad you're alive at the moment anyway. So you continue on the path, and you get the idea after a couple more hours. The day goes by. Again?
Besides the cat, does this road look at all traveled?
Not
Have we
heavily.
seen any?
Not heavily.
Like-
It's overgrown. Occasionally see like bent over or cracked twigs along the road and stuff like this. It's not maintained well. It looks like it's
Right.
hundreds of years old, like an old ancient Roman road or something. But it doesn't look heavily traveled. But there are some people or
But
creatures that
not
go
the
along
main
this.
road in
Right.
the area.
Okay. So with the 22, I know that there's a little bit of traffic,
Yes,
but not much.
absolutely. You would be able to see some of the tracks on there. Some of the things go off into the forest, come back again. Maybe hunter gatherer types of things. You're getting the idea with the 22.
Right. Okay.
Nice. So you move along, and the day goes on. Several more hours go by. Maybe a snack on leftover roasted fish or whatever, and your rations, of course. And then you come to a place, pretty big clearing, and it's got streets in there cobbled. Seems much more used, still overgrown, but much more used. But there's no buildings. There's little plaques here and there, but there's no buildings. Let me see if I can get a picture of this for you. This did not turn out the way I wanted to.
Well, That's interesting.
Oh, there's the Terraluca thing, yeah. But the streets here. Basically, what I was trying for is a whole bunch of streets with little plaques every so often in front of empty lots. It looks like there's no houses or anything, or buildings of any sort, or even fountains, or outhouses, or anything here. But it looks like it's been laid out to support a small city. This is just part of it. It's pretty expansive.
Sure.
Okay. So
I'll go up to one of the nearer plaques.
Okay.
yeah,
It is in Elvish. If you can read Elvish, that's beautiful. But
I'll go up. Can you read Elvish?
Me, no.
Okay, then I'll go up and I'll start reading them out loud.
okay. You go up to some of the nearest ones. You see things like Stormison's house. You see Crenlin's watch.
Wait,
Um,
what was the first
can
one?
I-
Say it again.
Stormison's house.
could I look to see if there's like tracks leading somewhere? Like as if somebody has stepped off the path and into those kind of quasi triangles where the sign is. Like
Absolutely.
Pretty.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. You're looking around the place. I guess you guys are going in and out and around this area. Are you guys spreading out and investigating?
Yeah.
And everybody give me a roll.
For investigation.
Yeah, if you're investigating this area, for sure.
I'm getting very like Baba Yaga vibes right now.
7.
7's not
13.
that great. You're like, wow, crisscross weirdnesses. Very X-Files, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
13 for me.
We don't have to
Ooh.
look at that.
23.
23, oh my god, huge.
Nice.
All right, Trill, you got the spotlight on this one because 23 is huge. So you do notice that some of the places, particularly one place with a fairly big lot, has it. You don't read. Do you read Elvish? I forget.
No.
Okay, so it's got a plaque there. You're not sure what it says, but it looks like with a 23, several steps have walked off a few feet into that empty lot and then vanished. Several steps, both coming and going.
What
And there is, of course,
what,
the plaque there that you have no idea what it says.
what does this sign say?
I'll come over and read it out loud.
I got a 24 in a different area than Trail.
Go over and
What
read it
area?
out loud.
I would have picked. I've gone deeper in and checked. Well, let's see if there's anything on the picture. So it's just plaques and empty lots, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
much, that's what it looks like, yeah.
So I would have picked a plaque and empty lot that nobody else is investigating a little bit deeper in. 24 investigation.
Okay, just a different area on there. Okay.
Yeah.
For investigations, you found another area with moderately high traffic, not as high traffic as Trill's, but moderately high traffic on this one. You don't speak Elvish either, do you? Okay, and again, you don't know what's on the plaque. Desi, you go over to where Trill is, and you take a look at this. I've got a visual on Desi and Trill and Clarion. Adelea, what are you doing at this time?
I'll kind of wander over to where Clarion is. I am looking for. I don't remember what I picked for my languages, but I'm looking for it and trying to find it on my
It's
character.
on the bottom
Left.
right left-hand corner. The very bottom. It says languages.
Yeah, French and Russian and Spanish won't help you now.
Yeah, armor,
Yeah.
weapons, tools, languages.
I can't help you. I can speak sign language in case because I had a deaf cousin. So, but that's not going to help us.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll if
That's
anybody
moment.
says like yeah, if you're somewhere and says what does this one say? If you're interested, I'll run over there and go read it for
Yeah.
you.
So I asked that question, but I never got an answer.
Right. No, so Desi is over there, and she's taking a look at that. And so I've got Trill and Desi taking a look at that plaque. It simply says that Ever Better Tavern. Ever Better Tavern. That's, yeah.
This doesn't look like a tavern.
I think there's a door here, a very special door. What does that lot say?
I'm not sure, but there are signs of foot travel here.
Now I'm assuming you guys
Oh,
are all
fine.
walking along the roads. If you go off the roads, let me know.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're staying
Staying
on
on
the
the road.
So in front
When
of
you
you,
say a
ever
door,
traveling
I'm
to
sorry, I
list.
got distracted for half a second. Door on the ground?
The door in the an invisible, how would you say it? A portal.
He's
A
theorizing. He doesn't see a door. He's
Could
theorizing
I
that there must be
could
a
I do
door.
an Arcana check?
Absolutely.
a, a passage between places, a shortcut. Isn't that what they say in the old wives' tales? The gateways to the fey realm and back and forth.
I'm not sure that they say that. They say that the Fey roads could be the entrance to a Fey road could be anything.
Yes, but by the same token, the doorway between this place.
Houses, not so much. It's about magic that brings one to a Fey road, but they can be anything. They could be hidden anywhere.
Adelia will just kind of shake her head like, I don't even know anymore.
And like
Well,
with
what does your sign say? Des,
don't know.
what does your sign say? Des?
Bezzy.
What?
What?
Sorry, my mother-in-law.
She okay?
Just
Yeah. Um. Okay,
It's no problem. We'll get back to you in a second.
she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, I'm focused. Where are
It's
we?
okay.
Just what does the other sign say that
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, okay, so Desi's going over to where Clarion is.
Yes.
Clarion.
I don't know if Troll's going with them or not. Adalea, you're just kind of focusing on the thing, trying to get a sense of the aura of this place, if that's the right way to put it. And I got an 18, which is pretty high on Arcana, and yeah.
I'm not trying to sense an aura. I'm trying to see if there's something hidden. Like if there's some sort of working
You get-
around me or center of, energy around me closely.
You feel a hum of magic. It's a pretty strong magical web here. You're not sure the nature of it, because this isn't full detect magic or anything like that, right? But you do kind of sense there's some strong magic here.
So I sense a web, like just the whole area as a web.
I probably shouldn't say web, but a whole environment of magic, maybe.
does she sense
I'm
what kind
gonna-
of magic? What school?
Not without a detect magic.
I'll
I
just
don't
kind of
have
say,
that.
I sense a lot of magic workings all around us, but I can't tell what kind, and I can't quite work out the nature of them.
Can I do an Arcana check and see if
For
I
sure.
can pick out anything else?
For sure.
It's 15.
Not bad. Alea got a little bit higher, but you can sense it when you focus on it. There's a vague magical presence here, for sure. Seems pretty strong.
Hey, Desi, how do you say friend in Elvish?
Oh,
So
God.
so did we ever find out what the other sign says?
Yeah, I'll walk over. If any of them say, "Hey, what does this one say?" I'll walk over and go read any of them.
All right.
Whatever.
So you go deeper and you join Clarion in there.
And I'm
take
gonna
a look
walk
at
on
this
the
one.
paths because I would never walk on the thing if I didn't have to.
Right. So far, everyone's
Oh.
sticking to the roads. That's what this one says.
Maybe all the different labels are ways to get to different places.
That's what I'm saying. This one's
Oh.
a tap. The other one was somebody's house. Well, what's the third one?
Tower of Sight. Everybody
Ooh, that sounds
Tavern, almost
interesting.
Krenlin's
We should go
Watch.
there.
There was Stormison's house. Those are the ones you checked out so far.
Tower of Sight. Let's go to the Tower of Sight.
Does that
Oh,
with a what would
Can I do a history check and see if I've ever heard of the history of the Tower of Sight before?
Yeah.
Sure. Actually, yeah. Again, it's a high roll because Fey Realm's a huge place.
Cool. Do I get advantage still?
Yes, you're Fey.
Sweet.
so while she's doing this, my character is she's quite young. I'm going to like jump right in front of the sign, like physically jump. And if that doesn't work, I'll lay my hands on the sign.
In front of which sign? The tower of sight?
The tower of sight.
Okay, so you jump in front of it. You're staying on the road, right?
Yeah, but I'm just jumping. Like maybe jumping does it. I don't know.
Nothing
So when I
happens, but
go
it looks
over
pretty
to the
dramatic.
one, when
Hold
I
on,
go
ready.
over to the one that says Tower of Sight and I read it and it says Tower of Sight and
Yes.
I get a 21, which a nat 19,
Woo.
I get a 21 on history. Before I say it out loud, what do I get a feeling? Or what do I remember? Do I remember anything about the Tower of Sight?
Do you want me to send you a DM on it?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Ooh, excitingness. All right, let me know if you got that.
Ooh, I have a question.
Sure.
No, have I? What was the name of the tavern?
I forget. Hang on.
Okay.
I wrote it
So-
down.
You got it. Ever better.
The Ever
So
Better Tavern? Have I ever heard of the Ever Better Tavern?
You can try it. No advantage, but you can try it. It's gonna be a high roll. The favor almost huge.
I see the one that she's pointing to, and I say the Tower of Sight. Oh, I've heard of this one. When you get out there and you walk out on the top, you can see the city without any protective illusions on it. The base of the tower also holds a pale green crystal that maintains the illusion spell in the area.
Oh, I was hoping that it was like
So
a tower where you would learn the inner workings of scrying and seeing different. Okay, a
Nope.
little
So
disappointing.
when she says that, I reach out where I think the door, like the wall, should be if there was a building there.
Okay, on the tower of sight area.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like to the not where the doorway should be, but like where the walls should be.
Okay.
Make sense?
Are you stepping into that off the road?
No, I'm like reaching out.
Whenever
If
you get
reach
to
pretty
it,
far, so you gotta stretch
God,
you there.
Yeah.
And oh, that was funny. So you do. It's about 3 feet off the road, 3.5 feet off the road. But yeah, you
Right.
touch and it feels like stone.
whenever you get to it, I am going to lay my hands on the actual like plaque and see if I can do anything with that.
All right, you put your hands on the tower of sight. Black. What do you want to do? It's basically
I mean-
brass inlaid and a stone granite kind of base.
But nothing happens. I can't
It
feel
feels cool.
anything. There's no.
So I walk
I'm
through.
gonna be disappointed and stand back up.
Aw.
I walk through where the door should be.
Okay, you feel around, you find it, and yes, you feel the wood, and yes, you feel this round door thing to grab it and pull it open. You
Sorry,
still
where
don't
are
see
we?
anything. None of you do. And then you've got Trill who you're actually walking in.
Yeah, I actively walk in.
Okay, as you walk in, all your friends vanish. They are gone because what you see
Trill's
inside,
gone.
Trill vanishes. Yeah, Trill, you see the inside of this tower. You see the inside of this tower. And at the base of the tower, currently, nobody is there. But it's spiral staircase leading up. Not a really wide tower. Spiral staircase leading up. What you do see is this floating in the center of it. Green gem, very fancy, looks like a D&D dice, like an 8-sided thing. And it's floating there, slowly rotating. Very obviously magical energy. That's what you see.
I turn around. I can't see them through the doorway, can I? Or can I?
You know what? I take that back. Through the doorway, you probably can, but they can't see you at all.
Right. I step back out.
Okay. You see Trill appear again. Kind of slowly, just kind of woof, and appear that way.
Well,
So I'm
it-
sorry, what
it-
just happened? I'm sorry, my kid interrupted and I have no idea what you did.
I stepped into the tower and vanished, and I have now stepped back out and reappeared.
So I'm sorry, I thought there was nothing in the area
It's invisible. The buildings are invisible.
Invisible.
So once you step past the threshold, you can see
Come.
inside.
Come and see. It's quite interesting. There's a big magic thing. You
Okay.
described it. There's a big green gem.
Okay.
I do some mental math about the big green gem.
Yeah, I will also go bouncing towards like after you said that, like, oh,
Okay.
you're very interested. I want to use the store. I want in.
Gotcha. So is everybody going in?
Yeah, I want to see what he's.
Yeah, I want to go up to the top and see the view of this of the area, because it said that you'll be able to see the city without the disillusionment charm. So I want to go up and see what I can see.
Oh wait, you were going in the other one then.
No, in the tower one.
No, the tower.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were at another one. I got confused. Okay.
No,
okay.
the tower ones is that, yeah, once you get up there, you walk out on top and you see the city as it is without the protective illusion of all of the buildings being invisible.
There's also the same building with a floating green gem in it. That
Yes.
spells the illusion spell. And if you remove that gem, the illusion spell over the city will fall.
Right.
I would imagine it's probably pretty well guarded. And why would we want to do that anyway?
I know.
But we
You're
haven't
in-
seen any people, right?
You're in the tower right now.
I go back through.
That's correct. You haven't seen any people at this point. All right, you go back through, and all your friends come with you, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go walking over there and go through.
Okay.
I
You
wanna
all
go
go
through
in.
too.
You see the same thing you did. It's a round stone tower, spiral staircase leading up and up and up. Several floors, apparently. I'm not sure how tall it goes, but there is that green gem, a couple feet big, huge gem, slowly rotating. Lot of magical power, green glow all through this thing. Very eerie kind of feel. That's what
wanna
you got so
touch it.
far.
I want to touch
Okay.
it.
Okay, sure. So you reach out and you touch the thing, and it's cool like a gem. It is totally floating and spinning, but you touch it and it does not slow whatsoever. Are you trying to stop it or slow it?
No, I just wanted to touch it and feel
Okay,
it.
you touch the gem, feels nice and smooth, very well crafted.
I'm going to start walking up
Does
to
it
the
move
top.
at all? Does it move at all when she touches it? Like, does it change its
She
speed? Like
touches it lightly, not at all.
I'm not. I just was curious. I'm not trying to stop it or anything. I just wanted to touch it. I'll start climbing if other people are climbing because I want to see what's up there too.
Yeah,
I
I'm going
believe
to start going to the
Clarion's
top.
first on there,
Yeah.
and then Alea and the other two are coming up too.
Yep.
All right, everybody's going up, tromp, 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 going layer after layer after layer. There are a few different layers accessible by doorway if you want to stop there, or if you want to just go to the top, let me know. Straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
All right. So you go straight to the top, and it just opens up. There's not even a hatchway. It just goes straight in there, and you're out at the top. It's a long walk. It's like a 15-story tall thing, so it's a lot of stairs after your big walk today. So you get quite the workout. But you go to the top of this thing, and you see it, the whole city, as it's actually there. And you see all the buildings fully laid out. You really, at this point, will see occasionally people walking through the city, and unless you're with a group of people, you won't see anybody else. So even the people are protected by this spell. So you see some clumps of people walking around from building to building, house to house. All the markets are even indoor markets there. So you see pretty much everything. One of the most traveled places are the markets, and the tower has a few people. And you got, of course, the tavern, which is huge.
What do
Now-
the people look like?
Yeah, well, mostly seem to be elven. There are a few tieflings, a few gnomes, and a few fairies. And up here, you get basically what looks like to be an elven mage and a fairy something. Not sure what her profession is, but they're both up here right now when you come up. And the elven mage kind of looks at you guys and says, "Hello, my friends, I'm Rornan. Rornan is my name. It's good to see you. I saw you walking through and you couldn't see anyone. It's always so amusing when visitors can't see anything. It's Forgive me for not saying anything, but it's just fun. But you figured it out. Here's our beloved city. So I think all I can say is, welcome to Pamilka City.
There's a powerful charm on this place.
There is indeed. You've seen what powers it down below. It's been that way for at least a century. It protects us. We like it that way.
I
How do
look
we get
o-
to this city? We just walk on?
You're gonna walk in, find the different plaques, visit the buildings you wish, the people you wish. It's all labeled, clearly, for those who speak Elvish. I believe you do, miss. And he kind of nods toward Desi.
So does everybody go in and out of being invisible when they leave buildings and go in and out of buildings? Does everybody do that? Or do your residents then just stay invisible, stay in the invisible realm all the time?
Unless they're out hunting or gathering. If you go out with a group of friends, you will see each other, as you were together when you came in. But once you separate, you'll lose sight of everybody else, if you're in the streets. Yes. You navigate by the plaques. That is how you do it. It keeps us
What is
safe.
What has necessitated these powerful defenses?
Yes.
Powerful opponents, different creatures out there. There are various enemies out there, including magical beasts, which are fairly clever. We try to stay hidden, and it's a huge advantage to take a look at this tower. We always have someone on watch, and to be able to sound an alarm that an enemy cannot hear, that's a huge advantage. This guy's an elven mage. He's got long purple hair, purple eyes, very dramatic looking fellow. He's also standing there with this woman who's got wings. Very, very delicate, like fairy kind of wings. Standing human height, like about 5'2" or something like that. So just this delicate, slender, with wings woman dressed in lightweight dress. And she kind of slightly bows to you and does a curtsy type of thing and kind of introduces herself too.
But she's like human size.
Yep. I'm Ladrina. It's good to meet you. I'm partner of Lornan. Very good to see you. If you need any help as you're visiting or any vision from the heights, I can help you out with that. She flutters her wings a little bit.
Clarion Bleak. And we might be needing to stay in the city for a short while if permissible. And
Right.
it would be useful to be able to interact with the various merchants and shops while we stay.
Of course. Lornan kind of responds, says, absolutely. The tavern has some rooms there. We don't get a lot of visitors, of course, but the tavern does have some rooms. Feel free. So, yes, if you have a few coins of whatever realm, go ahead and pay from it. Where are you from? Where'd you get here? Was it your own doing? Was it an accident?
we came through with a giant catfish.
He kind of smiles a bit. His fairy friend kind of laughs a bit with a tinkling kind of joy, and he says, that's a new one. That's interesting, but that is interesting. It'll make a good story for the tavern.
I pull out one of the scales.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're producing this big scales.
Yeah, like pull it out of my backpack and go, yes.
He comes and looks at a few of them and says, very interesting. I'd like to investigate these if you don't mind. Can I say 10 gold for a couple of scales?
I'm sorry, above table though, catfish scales are tiny. They'd be microscopic, which
I
is why it
didn't
just
know.
looks like shark skin.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
made
these are
the...
like
They'd-
12 by 12.
You'd have to like dry the skin and use it like leather.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
goodness.
these are like this big.
I made the
Right?
mistake of having them big scales, yes.
Well, it is fey, so I mean, maybe it just has some scales in there. We don't know. It's
Maybe
not a
so.
natural
Well, these guys
catfish.
do,
It's a
so
big
yeah.
thing.
A
It's a
natural
big-
catfish.
Magic.
Too fun.
Okay.
Magic catfish. You got it.
I'll sell him a couple for like, I don't know, 20 gold pieces or something.
He raises it to 20, pays without question, gives you the coins of the realm, takes it happily, and yeah, the coins are very, very precise, very blank, totally perfectly round, blank on both sides, very flat on both sides. So very weird lack of definition coins.
Okay.
I'll kind of hiss at Trill like, oh, you could have asked for more. Took it without question.
Would I know what that currency is? Is it gold or is it a separate currency altogether?
It looks like gold coins, but it looks
Okay.
just very, very flat on the sides and totally perfectly round, like inhumanly round.
And I bite it.
Gold
Right, one of the-
feels like gold.
Right. So I toss that into my bags, leaving me with. I had just moments earlier decided that I would take 5 of the scales with me because I never said how many I had. So now I have 3.
Now you got 3 scales. Cool. 3 catfish scales and 20 gold. You're ready for life.
Well, hey, yeah, better than I was a minute ago.
Absolutely. Let the adventures begin.
Mm-hmm.
And can we be included within this spell that you've cast?
The invisibility, you are included, yes.
So will we, once we go, we can go into the shops and interact?
You can. You absolutely can. Once you enter a door, you will be visible to anyone. Just like regularly entering a door. If you travel as a group, you'll be visible to each other. If you bump into someone that they come toward you, and bump into someone close to you, you'll be able to see them momentarily until they pass. But once you enter a door, it will be like a regular building.
So,
And all the placards tell us what shop is in what shop,
I'm not
Exactly.
sure I like this setup.
or
Mm.
what shop is in each lot. Sorry.
excellent. I see. I told you we would find civilization if we travel deeply enough.
So, is there some place here that would take us back to our own world?
There are people that want to travel from time to time. That is a difficult thing. I'm a mage myself. Maybe. It depends on things. There's another one who's also quite good. Vesselina. She's old. I think she cheats with her age. She's human. She should be dead by now, but she's not. But Vesselina is, probably in the tavern. That's where she usually is. Hopefully you'll catch her before she's been there for too long. She's probably your best bet to return you to your home. And he kind of describes her a little bit. Here's the breakdown on her.
Okay.
I'm taking notes.
What's
I'm gonna start heading off to the tavern. Thank you.
I have one question for you, Doc, before I carry on.
For sure.
I lean over the edge of the parapet.
Don't fall. It's high
You
up. It's
said-
15 stories up, so.
You said there were doors off the staircase.
Yes, interior doors.
Yes. So I'm looking off over the side down where the doors should be in relationship to our walk up.
You only see
Like-
the main door entrance door. All the other doors are not there. The doors are interior. So as you're walking up the stairs, there are interior doors on there. So there's no doors visible. None of the interior doors visible.
Center. Okay.
Yeah. It's like if the stairs go up at a clockwise thing, it's on your right instead of on your left.
Okay. So I misunderstood that. So on my way down, open a door. The first
Oh wow.
door.
Okay. So
Oh,
you go
I want to
down
be
there.
there. I want to be there. I'm curious.
Okay, so it's roughly like 15 floors, but they seem pretty high. So it's basically you're going down. There's gonna be about 7 doors as you go.
Okay.
So you run to the first door and you try it, and it turns, and you can enter if you wish. And I assume Trill does want to wish. So you go in there. You open the door, and basically inside of there, it's the topmost on there. So There's a rack. It seems very, very suitable for visitors. A rack with raincoats, umbrellas. There's one with walking sticks in case you kind of need it to go up and down things. So it's all suitable for helping people out. There's like a small pantry there with some hardtack and various other things for journeys or just to snack on if you need to. There's a big cistern of water, so it looks like it's very set for people to just kind of sit and talk. You get the idea that if it's a stormy day, they just come down in here and wait till it passes.
I'm gonna refill
There's a
my
couple of
water.
couches, couple of chairs in here. No one else is reclining in here at the moment, though. You refill your water? You got it.
I'm gonna refill my water and grab like 5 hardtacks.
Same. Refill water.
Gotcha.
Hardtack.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
so it looks
good.
like a nice little traveler's place.
Okay.
Sorry,
Int-
this is the tower, right? We're going
Yeah.
now down the tower because we went
Yeah.
Yeah, and you went to the
straight to the
first
top.
door and
Yeah,
just
okay.
kind of experimented. So yeah.
Cool.
So we try this. So we carry on down, and I stop at the next door because this just seems like intriguing possibilities.
There's a
Who
lot.
knows?
This one is locked.
Ooh. I'll try and unlock it if nobody else wants to.
I'll
I-
continue to the tavern.
Okay, so
You
we're
don't
splitting the
wanna
party.
I do not want to break in or be breaking in when we were just welcomed as guests into some random strange place that we're new to. He wants to
Oh, I see what you're saying.
not do that.
Adelaide will
Okay.
actually follow Clarion because she's actually starting to
Fine.
admire him as a fellow sorcerer.
And I kick the floor and say, fine.
Okay. As I carry down, I check the other doors.
Okay, that's pretty funny. So you guys stop and Trill and Desi's eyes go wide when it's locked. You're both starting to work on it, and everyone else is like, and everyone just kind of goes down anyway.
No, I'm more like, I see nothing. I'm just gonna.
Gotcha.
I
Next,
just step back when Des made her action to go forward and try it. I just like kind of step back.
okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, so go down to the next one. The next door is unlocked.
Poke my head in.
Cool. You poke your head in that one, and it seems pretty well appointed. These are all circular rooms, of course, the interior of the towers. This also has some couches and chairs in there, and there are 2 female elves sitting there and playing cards and chatting. And it looks like they're having some wine. There's a decanter of wine on there. It's kind of an orange-looking wine. Their glasses are clear, and they're doing that. There's some nice. They've got mood lighting going. It's a very dim purple torches, magical fire along there for very dim purple lighting. They are playing cards and chatting and gossiping, and they look up when you come in. And they kind of say, hello, if you'd like to join us for cards, that's beautiful. Otherwise, if you want to play another game, we have some actual board games over here on this shelf right there. And literally there's bookshelves, there's some board games, some different books to read. It looks like a social room.
Any interesting books I've never seen before?
Do you read Elvish?
No, they're all in Elvish.
Most of them are in Elvish. Go ahead and give me an investigation, see if you can find one in English. It's only a 10 or higher, or not English in common.
Or
You don't find anything in common. So looking around at several of them, but you're just not seeing anything. Just languages you don't understand. What other languages do you speak?
Goblin?
Okay, no goblin books. Sorry. Anything else? Or is that it?
Sign language, common sign language. So I could probably
Sorry,
read
kid.
Braille.
Okay. Nope. I'm sorry, no reading in the library, apparently.
I'm gonna back out then in that case, and I'm gonna go back up and talk to those mages. Like no one has to follow me, but I'm Since they are trying to be, they seem figures of authority that are trying to be welcoming, they may give me an enchantment so that I can read Elvish, since everything here is in Elvish, and that's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to go back up and talk to them real quick.
Okay, so we've got Adalea kind of scurrying back up to the top. Everybody else staying in this room, the game room.
I'd go with her.
Yeah, I'd
And
go with her too. I
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
want her to be alone
Clarion,
necessarily. Well,
lost Clarion?
I'll be safe. You'll be okay. It's all in the enclosed area. You know where I'm going.
Okay, well, again, okay. You know what? While she does that, I play a hand with the girls.
All right, you go in to sit down with the girls. Oh, wonderful to have you. So they look like they're mid-20s, but they're elves, so probably a few hundred years old. Who knows, right?
Yes.
So you go there and you sit down. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a lead on where everybody is. Adalea is going upstairs again. Couple flights upstairs, right? Desi, are you staying with Trill or Adalea?
Clarion, are you leaving no matter what, or did you see us get welcomed by the third floor down and decided to and saw that
Yeah,
it went cool and stick around?
What are you doing? You're going to play.
So we went to the second floor down and it was locked, and then we went to the third floor down and he poked his head in. He saw two elves playing cards and they said, "Hey, if you want to come play, come on in." And I was saying, did you continue leaving or did you see that go down and hang out?
I am going to the tavern.
Okay.
All right, Clarion's going to the tavern. Adalea's going upstairs to the roof. We've got Trill going in to play cards with the two elven ladies. And Desi, what you gonna do?
I'm going to go with Clarion back to the tavern.
Back to the tavern. Gotcha. All right. Who wants to go first, guys?
Well, she started it.
She
She's got
started
a.
it. She
Well,
is
what do
in,
we-
as in Desi? Okay.
No, I
No.
Me.
Oh, Adalea.
Yeah.
Sorry about, okay, Adalea, you're up
yeah,
first.
Adalea.
Gotcha. Okay, so Adalea goes upstairs again, and you see the same two out there. You see the elven mage and the human-sized fairy woman. They're still just looking out there. They're talking and chatting. Seems like they're having a good time. They see you coming up again. The fairy girl takes a few very light steps toward you. She doesn't even use her heels to walk, just kind of the balls of her feet. And she comes toward you a little bit, all smiles, and says, "Welcome back. You wanted to stay with us and watch the views for a while longer?"
No. You seem advanced in the magical arts. I have to admit, I don't speak or read many. I don't speak or read Elvish. Okay. And I was hoping maybe as hosts of this realm, you could perhaps put some sort of enchantment on me, maybe give me a charm, something so that I could make use of your library.
She kind of nods a little bit and says, you want to comprehend the languages.
I do.
That is a spell. That is a spell. And she kind of frowns a bit, looks over to Roran. And Roran says, "I could get that." And the genie says, "Please do." And so Roran kind of puts his arm up to the sky and pulls a book out of it. Seems a bit reluctant to do so. It's a pretty large tome. It's got what looks to be very thick hide on it, maybe of some wyvern or some larger creature. And he goes over to the little, I want to say parapet, the little ledge up there, puts his book on it, opens it up, goes, "Let's see, comprehend languages, comprehend languages." And it's basically,
She'll kind of, unless anyone stops her, she'll kind of like creep forward and kind of, she's trying to look at the book like she's very curious.
okay. And he says, "You are a mage yourself?"
Of a sort, yeah.
"Good. Then you understand that this is private. Please back off."
Oh.
Also, you wouldn't be able to read it anyway. It's all math jargon.
No, I wouldn't.
You just think in your head, and you're like, fire blasting, and then you got fireball comes out.
Yeah, it's very natural for me, but she's very, I mean, she's only what, in her early 20s. She's very new to the whole thing, and she came from a background that was not friendly, a farming background. She was like the oddball in her family, so she's curious and seeking these things out, but it's not something that she would have found elsewhere, and so she's curious.
Of course, but you probably heard rumors that wizards are very guarded of their spells, and especially spell books. So yeah, that's natural. So he looks
Maybe.
through it. So he looks through it and he says, I comprehend languages. I knew I had that somewhere. I haven't used it for a while. Very well, stand here. And he kind of puts his hand on your forehead and just kind of starts chanting in this. And you're listening to this, and the magic power does start to swirl around you and seep into your head. And your thoughts probably like Clarion was mentioning earlier, probably like, why the hell is he doing all this with books? Why so ritualistic? Why is he moving his hands all over? What's going on here? Very like college professor babble. So he's doing this, and
Shouldn't you just know?
are
Shouldn't
you
it
asking
just
this
come
out
out of
loud?
you? Yeah, I will. I'll just. She's really. She came from a farming background. Like she was the weird one. She really doesn't know some things that people should know.
It's pretty
So
funny.
she'll just say like, "Shouldn't you know this already? Like, why are you looking in a book? Shouldn't it just come out?"
That's great. He's basically doing the spell, and he can't interrupt it. It's a 10-minute ritual, so he just kind of frowns at you. And the fairy girl goes, "Oh, my dear. Oh, you're a sorcerer. You're a natural at this. Well, he's a wizard. And he's got to do the memorizations. He's got to do the chants and the rituals. That's just the difference. Surely you know this."
How unnatural.
Is it?
I guess whatever you have to do. Yeah, that's.
I suppose it is whatever you have to do. I... It's still effective. It's still effective.
I mean, it does sound fun though. I mean, you could just read a book and know something. You don't have to. I'm sure I've read books, but nothing's ever taken. I can just do what I can do, and that'd be great if I could just read something and do it.
I think your approach is very, very nice. My approach is somewhat similar. I have some from my lineage, but I was never good with spellbooks either, so I understand. I actually can't read anything. But you will be able to in a few moments. True to
Can't
his...
read?
True to... No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's just... None of my family does. My 14 brothers and sisters can't either. And just then the wizard kind of probably unnecessarily shoves your head back a bit and says, "There you go, you can speak now and read any language you wish.
Thank
It's
you.
only going to last for a few hours and then it will fade, but you have that time to do with as you wish."
I better get busy then. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay. Try not to die. Do live. Be very careful of any outsiders coming in. The ones here are usually good sorts. But there are a lot of outsiders that come in. Some know of the tower, some have visited places. Some are just a bit dangerous. Do be careful.
I will. So kind of like try to do it, you can tell very unpracticed like impression of a curtsy. It's not cultured, and then she'll leave.
The fairy smiles and very respectfully does a full, very elegant curtsy complete with pixie dust falling off her wings. And then you go back down the stairs. Cool.
And I'll just rejoin the rest in the library.
All right, that took about 15 or 20 minutes. If it's okay, we'll jump over to the original thing with Trill, and then jump to Desi and Clarion. Cool? All right,
Why
so
not
Trill,
me do it?
we got about 20 minutes in there. You're in with the girls playing some kind of card games, which is interesting to you. You've never seen cards like this. So they welcome you quite happily, and you're sitting down, basically playing cards in the game room. Let me jump in there. Yep.
So I didn't know how to do this, but I just rolled a d20 for my playing cards, and I got a 20.
Good God. All right, keep that roll. That's fine. So, as they're talking about this, one says, "I'm Erlika. This is Tashoni, and it's very good to meet you. What is your name?"
True.
Good to meet you, Charlie. And now, we're playing cards for experiences. So, I hope you like that.
Experience.
Yes, it can range from experiences you've already had, to experiences that you may wish to have, to experiences that someone else has had. So, here's the cards. And she starts to deal the cards out. She gives each of you 3 cards. The winner gets some experiences. The loser loses some experiences. It is quite a cost sometimes. We both love the game and the rush from it. I will admit, sometimes we're not sure who we are, but it doesn't bother us much. We're fine with that. Are you okay to continue?
Oh God.
Okay.
Charites. Sounds
Okay.
like charites.
Well, I'll give it a shot with one hand.
Very well. Meanwhile, have some wine. And she kind of pours you some orange wine, this extra crystal goblet that she gets from one of the shelves. She pours it for you, kind of pushes it toward you. You drink it?
I make a show of drinking it and just barely try it.
Okay.
Just like itch.
The taste is warm. And when I say warm, I mean it is a warm liquid. It doesn't appear to have been heated. There's no steam coming off of it. It's not hot enough to burn your lips or tongue. But it's legit warm. It's exactly body temperature. So you're sipping this thing, and it's very clovey, cinnamony wine. Feels like regular wine. Just a little sip, so you're not going to get much of the effect of this. But Erlika kind of smiles and nods. And very, very good. Please enjoy that. It makes the experience so much better. It opens you up. It lets you relive the memories. There's a reason we paired the orange wine with the card game. And Deshoni says, now on to the game. Let's see your cards. We all know how this works. And Trill, if you do not, we have the 3 cards in our hands. We each play one at a time and compare with our compatriots. So, your first card, please. And she takes her card, sets it down. And she puts it down, and what you see from her first, you're not sure why, but you see a picture of a farmhouse. And there's a couple of like cow things outside of it. Very big horns, very, very dark, hided cow things. Cloven-hoofed cow things there. Everything else looks pretty normal except the large cloven-hoofed cow things. Just here's my play. Erlika takes a card from her hand, picks one, sets it down. And Erlika's is quite different. Erlika's is a city view. It looks like a point of view that you're walking down a city street. Fair amount of elves here, a lot of tieflings here. Looks like a twilight view. Looks like there's some fireworks going off in the sky in the background. Now, as you look at your cards and try to decide what to play, I'm going to ask you, what 3 memories are foremost in your mind? I know it's a big ask. I'm sorry about that. So take your time on it.
No. Cool. I would think that right at the moment, the most recent big memory would be the catfish. The whole battle of the catfish.
Beautiful. So this gigantic catfish that's doing battle with your friends and you.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Do you want to look at the other cards and see what memories are on there, or do you just want to play the catfish?
But I'm gonna play the cat. No, I'm
You got
gonna
it.
look at the other ones, and so the second one would probably be the um the tiger.
Nice. So that this ominous tiger with glowing eyes trying to trick you and
And then
eat
the
you.
third one would be like setting sail on a ship on my way.
Nice. Okay, so that's an older memory.
Yes.
Were you a kid then, or young adult, or what were you?
No, it wasn't that long ago, but it was recent. But not, like in the last month or 2.
Before the events, though, I'd say.
Yeah,
Cool.
before we started gaming.
Nice. Okay, so you're wagering
we'll
all
play-
of those.
And I will play against their memories. Their
That
first.
sounds awesome. All right. So they're drinking the wine, which helps with the memories, and that's why they're drinking the wine. It's kind of a thing. And you play your cards, and you're playing the fish, right? So
No, I'm playing the
oh
sea voyage.
oh, I'm sorry about that. You're playing Sea Voyage. You put that
Very
down.
there.
Their eyes kind of like up to the Shoney's. The hand, how nice. And basically all the cards go together. You each push the cards. I imagine you match what they're doing. Push the cards towards each other. So all three of the edges of the cards, the top edges of the cards, are all touching, forming kind of a large triangle there. As they all touch, the dreams kind of swirl between them and all kind of form into one. And the winner is going to be, I'm going to roll dice for them now. I'm going to roll 2d20s, no bonuses whatsoever. Let's see what happens. You got a 20 on it, right?
Yeah.
See what happens. I'm going to roll it in order. Elika, then Tishoni. Whoa, good rolls on what. So Elika's starts to dominate for a bit. That is the one with the Twilight City with the fireworks on there. So that the big image over it turns into that for a moment. Tishoni's was very, very brief moment of the cows mooing. You can hear that for a bit. You hear the boom of the fireworks. And then you see the crash of waves on a ship as your ship just flows through and starts to dominate that scene. And you basically won that round. The ship remains. You look back down at the cards. All three are completely blank, just white. But you've gained their memories. Hang on. There you go. From Tishoni, you got the farm, large black, big cow, cloven-hooved cow things. And from Erlika, Twilight City Street,
Do I now
fireworks
know
overhead.
Do I now know what those were?
Basically, yeah, these are memories from their childhoods.
Right.
Tishoni had some experience on a farm. That's kind of where she grew up in the Feywild. Erlika is from a city far from here, but still in the Fey realm, with some celebration going on with the fireworks in the sky. So they look at each other and they kind of smile, says, "Beginner's luck, maybe so. Shall we play again?"
So yeah, we play our next cards.
We shall. All right, so they're going to go ahead and do that. This time, Shoni's going to put her card down. Her card is going to be an underground, underrealm view. It's going to be caverns, and it's going to be basically moss and mushrooms being farmed. This doesn't look, doesn't seem, doesn't smell like her memory. It looks like she's playing someone else's memory on this. It looks like a harsh existence. You won't be sure until you win it and play it in your own mind, but yeah, some kind of underrealm experience.
And so everybody has to roll another d20, and whoever wins the highest wins that round.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and give
Okay.
you Erlika's now. That was Tishoni's. Sorry about this. I don't want to mark it all down so I can give it if I I didn't have a whole list of
No,
memories. Sorry.
it's so cool. I love it.
So Erlika puts her card down. Her card is going to be a very early memory, and it's going to be having breakfast with her family. And it's in the Fey realm. So Erlika having breakfast with a family in the Fey realm. You notice something about this that looks to be the same city that you now know a little bit of, which had the fireworks festival in the twilight.
Right.
Okay, so they're eating eggs and greens with their sister and her father. So there we go. What memory are you going to play? And are you sipping more of the wine?
Yeah, I'll sip some more of the wine, and I play the interaction with the tiger.
Beautiful. You got that ominous looking tiger sitting there. Wonderful. So, as you drink more of the wine, you notice the memories flow a lot more freely as you're doing this. So, let's see what happens. All the cards are there. You all push them in. All the topmost points meet. Let's go ahead and see who wins. I got 11 and a 15.
I got a 13.
Okay, who's the second one? So that is Tashoni. Tashoni wins. So each of the images pop up for a moment. Erliga's breakfast, where she is eating with her sister and her father, the eggs and greens. Ew, but she's eating that. And then yours pops up with a tiger. They're both very interested in that. And then Tashoni's comes up, the Underrealm Mushroom Lichen Farm. That memory. It's funny, if you look at her face as that's playing and she realizes she won, she's surprised, sprouse kind of furrow a bit. She's almost upset to take that back. She kind of wanted to lose that one. But she does. That dominates the scene. You see it visible over all the cards of that underground mushroom and twilight farm in that kind of realm. Your memory of the tiger encounter totally fades. It is gone from your memory. Completely gone at this point. So, Tashoni won that, and she kind of sighs a bit and says, "Ah, well, only one thing to do, more wine." And she kind of drinks that. Shall we continue?
I
I'm going to have at this point, I think that's enough time has passed. I'm going to have Adalea come back, open this up, and see these cards. And Adalea see these cards with 3 different scenes on them. The scenes are moving. The scenes almost seem to be battling. And this last time, one scene kind of dominated, which was an underground, underrealm mushroom like in a farm with people harvesting. It looked pretty harsh. And you see
Okay.
Trill drinking with these 2 lovely elven ladies his orange wine and a fancy goblet and playing cards.
Can I sit in?
Who are you asking?
The 2 ladies.
Okay. They both look to Trill and say, "A friend of yours."
What's the
It-
name?
indeed.
Erlika says, "If Trill will vouch for them, absolutely." Have you been many places? Do you have good memories?
It's a very odd
I
game.
have good memories. What kind of question is that?
Oh, you'll
I
see.
don't know if you wish to play. Sit this hand,
Why?
I think.
Okay, maybe I'll just watch this time.
All right, so it's just Trill and the 2 elven girls. So you play again. So let's see what memories we pop out.
Be right back. 1 second.
Cool. I'm going to do for Tashoni first. Let's see. I'm going to have a memory she puts down of her finding a large egg in an empty and trampled nest. The other eggs in it have been broken. She found this one surviving egg. There's a predatory and large lizard-like animal she scares off, and she rescues the egg. At this point, you're just seeing this. You don't know what kind of animals the eggs are in, or what's in the eggs, but it's rescuing an egg. And Erliga is going to play one. This is going to be a way back flashback from when she was younger, probably like 100 something years ago. She's in magic school. She's in magic school. And Erliga is still giving you the memories from that one city. You get the idea now that she's been there for most of her life. So it is a lesson from magic school. It's a basic magic missile lesson in a fairly full magic school, about 12 students and an instructor. And she's getting a lesson on magic missile in magic school. All right, so what is going to be your memory?
That's the catching of the killing of the fish.
The killing of the fish. You got it. You all sip the wine. You all put the cards down. All three of the tops of the cards are touching in that triangle. Let's roll. 14 and 7.
Nat 20.
Oh my god. Wow. You won 2 more.
Oh, that's why you're chuckling.
Let me pop these in. Hang on. You now have these memories. Erlika's looking a little frustrated. She hasn't won yet, and she's lost a couple of memories that she valued. So Shoni's like kind of shrugging a bit, and she says, I know I lost something, but I can't quite remember what it was. I hope it was a good one. And you remember those things as if you were them in that situation.
Right.
So Adalea, you just saw this whole thing there, and you saw dominating the cards. The fish battle basically took over the whole thing. All the cards had the fish battle, and then the whole area just showed that. Almost 3D, almost a few inches above the cards. And then it all kind of just faded toward Trill. He has obtained these memories.
But I've lost one.
You have.
And am I consciously aware that I've lost a memory? Like that I missed my.
Yes, it is a weird nagging feeling like a missing tooth or a hole in your mind. You're aware of it. It doesn't hurt. But sometimes when you're not thinking of anything, you might think, oh, there's something I forgot.
I
You know how you lost it. You just don't remember what it was.
Thank you, ladies, for the game. But I think this is too much, and I shall depart. Enjoy my memory, and I shall cherish yours.
They both smile politely, and as you say, it's a lot. They both look sympathetic, and one of them, Erlika, who was missing the memories on her family time growing up in the city. So I know, I wish I could stop. I understand what you mean. I'm glad you have the new ones. You'll never forget us.
True.
Farewell.
True. So I leave and take the young lady with me.
All right.
I kind of
I'll just
like
kind of have like a
obviously
fleeting
am not
blast
comfortable.
behind because I can see how it affected you. Like I'm curious, but I'm like I'll go with you because I can see that
Oh, you're
something's
like,
up.
I'm bringing you with me. Like physically, I have a hand upon your hand, and I'm like removing myself from this place.
I'll let you drag me.
And I'm not stopping. Like my curiosity is well and truly. It didn't just kill the cat. It killed the memory of the cat.
Ouch. Well put.
Ooh.
All right, so you guys start heading down. Now we've got quite a head start for Clarion and Desi. I kind of like to wait a second until Desi gets back, if that's okay. Or I could just kind of start. You want to fill her in, Clarion?
Sure.
No, dude, I'm totally here. I'm
sorry.
absolutely listening. I watched the whole thing. I am getting coffee and like taking care of stuff, but I'm totally listening.
You're good. Sorry, just wasn't sure. All right. So you guys have some time. They're going to take about an hour or so. They're playing some pretty intense card games. And getting comprehend languages and everything. Oh, I do want to ask, Adlea, before you leave, are you going back to that library place there with a couple of books up there on the shelves or no?
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay,
because
Trill, you're
that was
accompanying
the
her?
whole reason for asking.
Sorry, Clarion and Desi. I'll get back to you guys in a second. But okay, yeah. So you go back, and it is that nice. This was the common room, right? So yeah. So there's some books and things for people to read and relax. A couple of tables, nice cushy chairs, a couple of couches. And there is that bookshelf there with the different books. You saw the elven books and some other things you couldn't read, so you can comprehend languages now. So
I'm sorry. Ben was talking to me that whole time, but I can
Not
read things.
shocked.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I was trying to.
all good.
Anyway, so
Quick
I can
rundown.
comprehend languages. So yeah, I'm
Yes.
just gonna start pulling things off the shelves, like just kind of skimming through things. Like I'm very curious.
Gotcha. There's one bookshelf in that room. It's a nice common room type of thing for travelers, especially when it rains. So you're going there and you're looking at the different books. And there's books all over the place. There are some things looking probably most valuable. There are books on flora and fauna of this area, which might come in common.
Ooh, yeah, I want to read that.
There are also books on history of the obelisk.
Yeah, I mean, anything that has to do with this realm is going to be valuable to me. So
Okay.
So,
There.
so does that mean she'll get like advantage on Fey history or Fey nature checks and stuff like that in the future?
Well, it gets a little more complicated than that. You'll see what I mean in a second here.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay.
But
I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna skim these things as fast as I can, but
Okay. So, Trill, you're with her. So she sits down, she starts looking at the flora and fauna book, the history of the obelisk. You do see on top of the bookshelf, and Trill can't read it, but you can now. And it says, please do not remove from this room. So that's very,
yeah,
very...
definitely that one.
No, it's not a book. It says, it's just a engraved on the top
Oh,
of the
I thought you
library
said the book.
wood. No, sorry, just the top of the wood of the bookcase. It just says, please do not, it's placard just engraved there.
I mean, that's
So,
fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
please do not remove from the room. So we got that. So we got the books on flora and fauna of the area, history of the obelisk. As you keep looking around, it's what else would you have? Storm divination is a fun one. So that's another book. So it looks like a weather type of magic thing. Various fiction stories too in different languages. You do find one in Infernal. You can comprehend languages. I'm not sure if you want to read it because it's in Infernal.
Of course. Anything
Of
I have time
course.
for, I'm going to read.
Okay, so this book in Infernal says basically passages below.
Okay.
All right, so keeping time in mind, you guys have already spent about an hour here while they're at the bar. You don't know what's going on there. Main books we got so far that you're looking at is Flora and Fauna, History of the Obelisk, Storm Divination, and Passages Below.
I'm making note of it.
Boom, there you go. So yeah, so if you want to sit down here and kill some time and read some books, what do you want to read?
Can I read all of them? Do I have time?
The whole books? To read a whole book is going to take you...
I'm going to scan it.
Okay. To get any kind of benefit, probably about an hour a book to scan it.
Hold on, let me write this down real quick.
Or are you talking just a super quick skim of like 15 minutes a book type of 20 minutes a book, like, oh my god, I forgot there's a test today type of thing?
I'm going to go into let's say I can read 2 in fair amount of detail, no?
2 in a fair amount of detail will take about 5 hours. And this is still relatively skimming. These are books.
Yes.
Which 2 do you want to read?
Oh, that is a hard call. I mean, I gotta take Storm Divination because that seems important to me. I guess I can't really, well, I can't really learn it from the book though. I'd know of it. I'm gonna go with Flora and Fauna and Passages Below. For 200, Alex, thank you. Alex.
Perfect. All right, so you're reading through Flora and Fauna, and you open it up, and it's illustrated beautifully, magically, by a talented artist. So you see a lot of the stuff you're familiar with. The silver blue tree trunks, the silver blue needles of the trees. So you've got the basic area here. You even find a section that shows the tiger, and so now you know as much as Desi does about that, which is kind of nice. You find things telling about, as you're skimming along, the spindly-legged, kind of mottled pink-purple creatures that you saw earlier yesterday. And it had the extended bellies with the symbiotes in there. So you see things about them you can read about and study up on. You see a few others too, and so basically you can have an advantage on flora fauna checks while you're in this area. As
Max is
for
back there shaking his head.
What about that? That's funny. As for the passages below thing, it is in Infernal. And it is written, each page is strange. You've got the red and black ink. It shifts color. Like one letter will be in red and then it'll fade. It's a script. And like half the word will be in black, then going to brilliant red, which seems to glow a bit, and then back and forth. And as it's written, it goes very, very full across the page and then thinner and thinner. So it's almost like a triangle going down. And the words get smaller as you're going down. Same amount of words per line. There is, to aid elderly patrons and disabled patrons, there is a magnifying glass, which you're probably going to use to read this. As you're looking through it, you're skimming it, and you're just trying to get the most you can from these, you realize that reading any of these passages is a path to somewhere else. If you get to the bottom, you will get there. You can't read it on your own. You have to know Infernal, so you got that spell. You got to be able to read and make out these very, very tiny letters in script, which means you have to have a magnifying glass or something, which you do. As you're reading, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I mean, if I knew that, I'm going to stop before I get to the last letter.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, hang on. 17.
Solid. Okay, so as you're reading this, you're skimming a lot. So you're reading the first couple lines of a lot of them. It's a pretty full book. A lot of the page backgrounds are different, and you kind of start to get the idea of the 17 that the page backgrounds are the destination. The words involved are how to get there. So you're reading one particular, and you realize you can keep going or you can stop, but you come to a point where you start to feel kind of tingly all over, and your vision kind of blurs and overlaps and looks like the page you're reading for a moment. And you realize if you keep reading, this may well, if it works properly, send you to another realm.
I feel like you're describing another book, but sure. Think about it.
I'm lost.
Never mind.
Alice in Wonderland? I don't know, man. Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, I missed it.
Romance books, okay. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you think about how you describe it anyway. No, I'll stop before I get to where I know it's going to get me in trouble, so I'll stop.
Okay.
But I at least now know that that's in there.
You know of its existence and how to use it, yeah.
Can I make out the different scenes behind the words? Are they all places like I wouldn't want to go, like infernal, awful places?
The different scenes behind the words are pretty clear pictures usually. Nice full color images, but pretty much zoomed in and sometimes not even useful. One you see like a tree trunk, some of the leaves, nice beautiful fall color, orange and yellow leaves there. Looks nice and healthy, a squirrel running down the tree branch. So like that, but you can't see beyond that. You can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see the main overview of most of these. Another one's a city view, but you're just looking at a side wall of the city. You see the cobblestones. It looks like it's painted over in a red for some reason. The walls are all ancient black stone, irregular blocks stacked up.
That's a nasty one. I can tell right there. That's not somewhere I'd want to go. Tree, yes. Nasty wall with black and red, no.
So you get a general idea on that. Each of the background pictures is very, very a close-up view, like you're about 4 feet away from whatever it is you're looking at. Hard to get an overview that way.
Oh God. God, I'm so tempted to just take this book. I am so tempted. Can I do an Arcana check on that plaque?
Sure. So you go to, remember again, this is not detect magic or anything. So you can't get schools or anything like that or what it does.
I
But
can
you
just
could
tell
just
if it's magical,
maybe
if there's a
see,
spell woven in, and what type it may be.
can't really tell what type it may be. You can tell if something's
No, I mean
magical.
like what school of magic it might be.
Nope, not with an Arcana check.
Not even that. Okay.
No, with an Arcana check, the
11.
most I'll let you guys do is, oh, this is kind of magical. You feel a bit of a buzz. This is some kind of sentry magic. You don't know.
Hmm. Okay. I'm going to drink a potion that I have in my inventory. And I will
Interesting.
slip the book into my bag and leave. If I
Yeah.
can. The
Shrill, you're
potion is
watching?
Uh, I was watching her read like vaguely,
Okay.
so I would see her, I suppose, like reach into her bag and pull out the potion.
Okay. I'm wondering if you think you might be able to catch her with the book. Are you trying to be sly about it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Trill, are you trying to keep an eye on her or just kind of casually?
I'm keeping an eye on her because I'm nervous after that whole experience.
That's fair. Okay, so in this whole thing, Adelea, go ahead and do a sleight of hand to see what happens, and Trill, do a perception and see what you
Okay.
get. Rolling against each other in this case.
I must point out that I did just drink a potion called Ignore Me, which would make it extremely difficult for him to catch me.
Oh, you little tricker. Okay, that's awesome.
Yes, I
And I would,
am.
and I rolled a whopping 2. So even with my bonuses,
Are you gonna even make me roll? I mean,
You
so
got the
I
Ignore Me
suspect
potion.
does that it give me disadvantage?
That's funny. Yeah, you're
Did the
you're
potion
probably
give
just
me
sitting there daydreaming about the new memories that are popping up in your mind, which is probably
Yeah.
disconcerting. Yeah.
so
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
didn't-
going to just try and walk out with this book, having drunk that potion.
Wow. Okay, so you take the Ignore Me thing.
Mhm.
That is neat.
I know, right? I hope it works.
Usually when you are in public or walk down the street or whatever, you feel people's eyes on you from time to time. That's just normal. In this
Do I even-
case,
Oh.
yeah,
Like-
you know her. It's just like you just find yourself not even looking at her anymore. You find yourself like
Did you
looking
even
over
notice I
some
left?
other
I
books,
don't-
maybe the umbrellas, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of
like-
like a kid just kind of wandering around. So yeah, but you also get the feeling that once you drink that oh, this bookcase isn't really looking at me anymore.
Yes.
But you get
So-
the idea that the bookcase is looking for the book.
Do I get the idea? It can see it through my bag?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out. I will keep that in my bags though until I figure out a way to dispel magic, because if I get the feeling that it's looking for the book, I know that if I reveal it anywhere, I don't know how big the range is. I don't know.
Wow, interesting. All right, so you've got that. So Trill, you don't know that she kind of palmed the demonic book. What could happen? What could happen? And she's walking down the stairs with you. Awesome.
Okay. So I follow her like after I suddenly realize that she's left the room.
Right. Pretty much like, oh, I heard the door. Oh, there you are. Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Claria and Desi, I apologize for the time, but let's cover you guys. So you guys are walking through. Now you've seen the top of the tower. You've looked out over the city. You see the whole building's there. You've even seen little clumps of people going from one place to the other place. But now you've gotten down out in the street again, and the minute you walk out, you don't see anything. You see the cobblestones kind of grown over. You see the plaques, which state the names of the buildings in Elvish, which Desi can read easily. But you don't see anything else now. You roughly have an idea, because you're able to, like, oh, that's what the tavern looks like. It's over there, that sort of thing. But very weird. You can't really see any buildings at all.
Yeah, well, I am going to walk over to the tavern.
You got it. Beautiful. And you and Desi walk over to it. Easy enough. And you walk into the Ever Better Tavern. It's nice. It's lavish. It's 3-story. The interior is done in that kind of silvery blue wood. Kind of more of the brighter blue parts on there. They try to get the best parts of this. So the tavern looks pretty cool this way. Let's see if I can. There it is. So there it is. It's a whole 3-story. You can't see the 3rd story on that, but there's some more stairs off to the side. That's what it looks like. There is a large blue minotaur with white hair, white horns, and he's serving the drinks and apparently keeping the peace as well. A few tieflings here, predominantly elvish, a few humans here, fairly hopping. I mean, what else do people in hiding do except hang out at the taverns and read, right? But this is what you see at this spot. So, yeah, it looks like there's a fair amount of magic around there. The people seem pretty magic oriented. You just see different things, people doing different little illusions to describe their day or what they've seen, and very interesting place. So you walk in. Immediately, that bartender greets you. Oh, come, drink, eat, restore your strength.
We will have a drink, I think.
Good, good, a very good wine. What would you like the wine to do? And he's puts his both hands on the big bar and leans forward to both of you, smiles wide. You can smell his big scented breath, and it's just the warmth of him you can feel from there. And just kind of the breathing on him as he rumbles, just a natural breath, and he looks at both of you with this big kind of smile. What would you like the wine to do? We can stimulate the senses. We can have it for sleep if you need that. We can have it for companionship if you enjoy that sensuality. We can have it for perception so you can better see the world. What would you like?
I'd like to be relaxed from the top of my head to the tips of my toes.
He laughs, his deep belly laughs, as that is beautiful. But you shall have it. The wine shall be clear as water and potent as the ocean. And he goes and starts to pour that, and he gives it to you. This nice wine glass. And he kind of calmly just holds out his paw for payment. Whatever you have, coin of your realm. Whatever you think it's worth. Don't pay too much. This is fairly common.
A gold. I don't know how much is a beer.
A gold.
A gold. A gold.
Yeah,
And-
you know gold is very good
Okay,
for a beer.
a
It's
gold.
it includes a nice tip that way.
Okay, a gold.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you. And you, good sir, you look troubled. Would you like relaxation as well?
Do you have anything that will help me forget the horror lurking behind the stars?
Oh my god, he should play that game.
That's what I'm actually thinking. That's what he's going to suggest. I know 2 women, lovely elven women. No, not to help you forget that way, but to play a game. Perhaps you could lose your memories to them. Or if you prefer just for the moment, for the night, I can give you a drink that will do exactly that. Clear, dreamless sleep.
These elven women you speak of, have they harmed you?
He kind
Or
of
you
laughs and says,
wish
"Oh
upon them
no."
a horror, my friend. The memories locked in this house are enough to almost break me.
He nods sympathetically. On second thought, I don't think it would be fair to present these 2 nice ladies with constant, ever-present nightmares. Perhaps the clear blue wine for sleep, yes? Dreamless sleep.
I will not make me tired until I'm ready to go to bed.
Only when you close your eyes to sleep, it will relax you. You'll forget your troubles, but you will sleep clear and dreamless tonight.
I accept. I am intrigued to see if this is effective. This will be the first peaceful sleep I've had in years. If
Truly
you're right.
wonderful. Let's see if this works. Let me know tomorrow morning when you awaken. He pours out the blue wine. It's at you in the glass.
Yeah, we and my friend will need rooms for of
Yes,
a time. Do you have any available here at the tavern?
we do. It is bigger on the inside. Sorry, Doctor Who reference. It is bigger
Oh my
on the
God.
inside. And we do have rooms. If you want just sleep, that's easy. If you want something more delicious, we have that as well.
What do you mean delicious?
Delicious. The things that people like. This is an enchanted realm. Some people who come here don't seem to know that. How could they forget? But we have delicious and we have regular.
I I I may be elven, but I did not grow up in this realm. I must say
Uh-huh.
I've never heard of such things. Um,
The choice is yours. If you choose just sleep, which you will get no matter what, but if you choose quiet, uninterrupted, plain sleep, then choose the door with the filled-in circle. It'll be upstairs on the 3rd floor. Choose your room. Go in and choose the door with a closed-in circle. And as
I
you
have
look up on the 3rd floor, you see these 4 doors that are there. Look a little different than the rest of it.
what do the other symbols
Looks like
mean?
this. One is just a line. One is just a circle. You guys see that? One is
Yep.
a circle with a line through it, and one is a filled-in circle. And he said that is the one for just the uninterrupted, boring, regular, I'm going to bed now, sleep. The others are delicious.
And if we wish to sleep in a room of horrors, which room is that?
A room of horrors?
Horrors are horrors.
Horrors. Horrors.
Woo! That's why you will find no horrors in this tavern. We fight against that very fiber of our being. If you want horrors, step outside into the forest, wander about. Perhaps you'll find a tiger. Perhaps you'll find that gnome with the books. Perhaps you'll find those strange, tall, pale, pink things. There are horrors out there. We need none inside here. But you, my friend, instead want a dream to cause more nightmares and visions?
I find it to be peaceful. To
Have a
sleep
view
amongst
for you.
those who wail against the night.
His big, dark Minotaur eyes go a bit wide. And he says, I see I have misjudged you. He reaches back and pulls back.
No, I want the drink. I
Oh, you
want the drink.
do?
And he pays the gold for the drink.
Very well, I was going to trade it for another one to bring you visions and nightmares. I'm not certain what you prefer.
I find myself most uncomfortable, surrounded by the other tormented souls. For there is peace in company, friend. Surely you know this.
He nods slowly. And he turns to Desi. Says, "My fine elf." Turns back to Clarion. His big handout gestures to Clarion. "How best may I serve this lost soul? By keeping dreams from him? Presenting good dreams? Or presenting nightmares? I'm not quite certain. Is he this way by choice? Or this way by shaping beyond his desires?"
Can't imagine anybody would choose this life. He does have moments of clarity where he does seem quite normal and sane. And then other times, he has troubles. I would hate to make a decision, though, for someone else's body and someone else's mind. It's not my place to say. I believe each soul has autonomy over themselves. I believe someone could only choose that themselves. I'd have to ask him.
And lets out this rumbling snort as he thinks. It nods very reverently to you. Turns back to Clarion. I believe we will keep you with the blue wine or no dreams. See if that suits your twisted nature.
Watch who you call
Enjoy
it.
the wine.
Thank you, my friend. Well, now that all formalities aside, and we've established how much are the rooms, and
The
also,
rooms might seem a bit expensive. They are 5 gold pieces per night, but they are
that's fine.
anything you wish.
Yeah, five
I'll
is
pay.
good.
I'll pay 5.
Guys, I hate to interrupt, but I gotta duck out for just a little bit. I'll be back.
Cool.
I gotta take my kid to urgent care to get him swabbed for strep, the second one, so I can get meds for him too.
I think we're
I'll be
gonna
right
miss
back.
you. It's coming up on 2:30, so good luck.
Yeah, you might.
Have
Sorry.
fun.
Okay. I
Oh,
took out 5
yes.
gold for.
So Trill, here's
Just
what's
gonna
gonna
go
happen.
AFK.
She's got that "don't notice me," and you really don't. She stopped by to admire some flowers. You keep walking on.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the way it happens sometimes. Easy come, easy go. So she's, yeah,
So I make my way back to the tavern.
you got it. I've got a few more minutes with Clarion and Desi, though. Probably about half an hour of time. So here we go.
I will ask also. We are recent travelers and adventurers to this lovely city of
Yes.
yours. And we will be looking for work. Surely, a man in the know such as yourself, with an establishment like this, might know some people who have jobs.
There are jobs. There are always things to do. Gathering materials and items to slaying great beasts, such as myself. Ha! Ha! That's a joke. But there are things out there you can do. I can direct you to those hiring if you wish. Do you prefer to live here for permanent residences while you work? Do you want short-term jobs? What would
Sure.
be best for you?
Short-term work for now. We just find ourselves light in the purse and are needing a short stay here. So we wouldn't mind to line up some work while we are here in this lovely city.
I like that idea. You're not without skills, then. You can defend yourself.
Absolutely. Without a
Unbelievable.
doubt.
So
We'd love to
good
see
to
the
hear.
area.
Good.
Don't mind traveling a little bit.
Excellent. Well, my friends,
Oh,
we
that
have
poor baby.
adventures for you. We have adventures for you. Good luck, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
I know, that poor baby.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That sucks.
We have adventures. for you. If you don't mind getting your fists bloody and taking a hit or two, I shall inquire for you. Check with me tomorrow morning. I'll try to have something waiting.
Cool, cool.
And then, would you want to find a table, Desi, to see maybe join?
Yes.
Is there any friendly-looking tables in the?
Fair amount of tables. Again, it's 3 stories on there. There's tables on each and every one of them. It's like balconies looking over on the upper stories, which is nice. And there are those weird 4 doors there where the wood is a different color and everything's a bit different there. But you do see a lot of different tables on there. Probably, if you're looking for friendly peoples, let's see.
You want to play a game, or do you just want to drink, or
I'll watch you play games.
I'll play a game.
I'll watch you play games.
Okay, I've got some charisma and some, persuasion and intimidation skills, so I'll
Oh my goodness.
I'll play a game.
Let's
Yeah,
not,
will you
let's
open the
try
Feywild?
not. Let's try not to start a fight, though.
Hey, am I the fighting kind, or am I the sweet talking kind?
Well,
I'm
you
the
just
sweet
say
talking kind.
briefly intimidation. Let's try not to start a fight.
Just
But yeah,
saying.
There is a table that looks like people are gambling. There's a lot of tables here. I'm just going to go over a
Yes.
few here. There's a table that looks like there's gambling on it. What looks like to be a fairly young. Now, gnomes live a long time, I think a couple hundred years. At least 150. So, looks like a fairly young gnome woman. And she is playing games, looks like some kind of dice game, with this older gnome. She keeps losing. And man, she swears like a sailor when she loses. Just, but good naturedly, right? Here's kind of what she looks like. Forget the background, but here's kind of what she looks like. Just
Wow. Okay.
exuberant, just bouncing off the walls, kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
And she's just gambling, and she's losing those flat, featureless gold coins. And she just, every time she does, she just pulls out more from this bulging pouch. Looks like she's got quite a lot, but man, she can't play dice worth anything. She's playing this equally tiny other gnome, much older, who's sitting there smoking a pipe with one hand, rolling the dice in a cup in the other, and tossing them out there, and just raking in the profits. It looks like he's got at least 50, 75 gold stacked up there already, and she's just losing it, just pushing it over all the time. He just keeps laughing, a slow little laugh, and kind of giggling like, as he's smoking and drinking his mead or ale or whatever it is. The girl stops occasionally. She gets up. She starts kind of storming around, kind of pouting the things, looking here and there, just kind of going over to another table. What you doing? Then keeps walking without waiting for a response. Very, very ADHD type of thing as she just goes around place to place, kind of blowing off steam. Sees you guys, looks at you, says, "What you doing?" And then keeps walking back, rejoins the older gnome, says, "More games!" And grabs the dice cup, puts 2 more gold pieces out there, and starts to gamble again.
It looks like a fun enough table. Should we go say hey?
Yeah, she looks like a little spitfire, if nothing
Right.
else.
All right.
I'm a little skeptical though. So many losses in a row. I'll keep my eye on the table.
I'll keep my. Uh, you watch the older gentleman and make sure there's no funny business. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing this little whisper before I go over and
Right.
sit down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye on the whatever.
So Claria's taking a look, and Desi goes over, and you kind of go over to the thing. She says, "Hi, oh, it's gonna be together. Sit down, elf girl."
Hey, so
Old gnome's like, "Oh, hello. It's good to see you. Sit.
good evening. Good evening. What are you playing here? I'm not familiar with this game.
That's just a dice game. It's easy," he says. "I roll wins. 3 dice. Really simple. My friend is very unlucky." My friend says, "I am so unlucky. This just sucks. It sucks like a blah, blah, blah." And she starts swearing like crazy.
What's your name?
I
I'll
am.
sit by Desi.
What?
I'll sit by Desi.
Okay.
Oh, at the table?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they greet you also. And the girl says, "I'm Rag Lupo. So it's good to meet you."
And
There it
you,
is.
sir? Oh, okay.
I'm Pognar. I'm Pognar. It's good to meet you. He's got a bit of a stutter. There you go. So you see that? And Raglupel and Pogmire. So Raglupel and Pogmire. So Raglupel says, here, here's a cup. Grab some dice. Here's some more dice. Go ahead. We'll all go at once, right? 2 gold each. Here we go. As she pushes her 2 gold in. The old guy pushes the 2 in. You guys do the same?
2 gold?
2 gold.
I'll push 2 gold then. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll put 2 gold in.
Okay, everyone's got 2 gold in. Roll 3 dice each. Let's see what happens. I roll wins. Just D6.
D6. So the
Fuck
total
I'll roll for
off.
both of them. She's gonna roll. What are your rolls?
So it's
I-
a total
What are
of
your rolls?
3d6. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yep, just 3d6. She got a 12. He's gonna get
9.
I got
what'd
a
you
4.
get? Oh my god. Really? Oh my god.
1,
Oh, you
2,
on-
1.
Oh, really? 3 dice? Oh,
1, 2, 1.
Wow.
it happens.
Glad you weren't rolling a character.
Gold.
Yeah.
It's only 2 gold.
It is. So you guys each lose the 2 gold. The girl actually wins for once. And the guy, the old gnome guy, is just laughing his ass off, just enjoying the hell out of that. So she got 6 gold back. And as soon as you guys came through and did that game, she says, wow, that's the first time I won. And she's so happy. She's like, I won. And she's yelling at it. Everyone's like, yeah, great, congrats. A few people clap politely, like golf claps. The old gnome guy says, well, that's it for me. I'm a gnome. And he pops out right after you guys sat down. And he played one polite game with you. And then he gets up and says, I must be off. The forest needs tending.
I'm taking insight of that guy as he's leaving. I'm
Do
not gonna
it.
stop him from leaving.
Ditto.
Do
I'm
it,
not
do
gonna
it.
stop him from leaving. I just want to take a little.
And I don't
Beautiful.
notice
Both of
anything.
you, go for it.
I don't notice anything. 5.
Oh, wow, okay. That was quick and easy. So, yeah. So he starts to leave. He goes to the door, pushes it open. It's like his body dissolves as he walks through, and he vanishes from sight because of the nature of the city. So he's gone. There's nothing out there. It's weird. So, yeah. The girls.
Can I bump into
Oh, yeah, you can come in about now. It's funny,
can I
as
bump
you're...
into him?
That's
Can we-
what. Yes, it's a great idea. As you're close to the tavern, even before you see the door, even before you feel the door, you see this guy pop into existence right next to you. He says, oh, excuse me, hello, and then he walks off and starts to vanish. The further away he gets from you, like 10 feet away, he's gone.
Okay. I don't get a chance to pick his pocket.
You can absolutely. I mean, you're a thief. If you want to, go for it. You want to try it?
Yeah, why not? Just for
Okay.
just for fun. And now I just have to get to the right play. Oh shoot! What have I done? I was looking
What
something.
have I
up.
done?
Oh no, I was looking something up, and so I missed my thing. But hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
This is kind of funny. I'm using my
I-
left hand to cover my computer power button because the cat's on it.
I fail absolutely miserably.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
You might win. I doubt it. Here we go.
You won. He only rolled a 5.
He had a +2 and he rolled a 5. He had a +2 and he rolled a 5. Oh my god.
No, he rolled a 3 and he had a +2. So
Yeah,
the total,
yeah, total 5. Sorry. That's hilarious. You find a pouch. It's rather bulgy. It's got a fair amount of coins in there. You cut it off, and when you count it later, you've got 65 gold pieces. And in the very bottom of it is a tiny one-handed little hedge clipper. That's a tiny one-handed little hedge clipper in there. It does not look normal. It's very ornate. It's got cold iron blades on it, which are like silver tipped where the blades are. It's got a wooden handle, lots of carvings in there, beautiful inlay. It's really
Okay.
nicely done. So a very fancy, one-handed, small hedge clipper. He's whistling some tune, smoking his pipe, he's going off, and he vanishes about 10 feet later, never even noticed.
So I go into the bar and
You
I look
do
around.
indeed. Yeah, you
And
see exactly what I was demonstrating earlier. The big Minotaur calls you over.
so I go join my friends.
You
Yep.
got it.
I give him a hey.
That's great.
At which point I'm examining the hedge clipper. I don't make a big fuss about the
I
coin,
can
but
open it up
looking at
right here,
is it
right
like
now.
a pair of scissors kind of hedge clipper?
Pretty much, it's just a small hedge clipper. It'd be good. Oh god, that's destructive. Yeah, it's a pretty small hedge clipper. It'd be good for like trimming the tops of roses off, right? To get roses, maybe small little things like that.
Okay.
But it's very ornate, like inordinately ornate, like something you don't think would be used as a regular tool, but it seems perfectly serviceable.
Okay. So I put that into into my kit,
You got it.
right?
Ornate
Of
hedge clippers. Tiny
yes,
ornate hedge clippers.
I'm adding that as a custom item as we speak.
You got
Of
it.
of obvious value, like
You can sell them for something, for sure. Maybe 10, 20 gold, something like that, which is pretty extravagant for that.
okay. Um, yeah. How are you?
We're doing well enough. We secured some work part-time here in rooms.
Oh,
And
excellent. Did was I supposed to do something?
do something.
Yeah, was there something I was supposed to do?
No, no.
No. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad.
What?
What were you doing?
I played this weird game. It was an odd card game, and I now have some rather distinct memories of a city somewhere in the Feywild. Do I know the name of the city between the memories?
I'm gonna say yes. Let's call it Tessalon. That's a cool name.
So I have memories of Tessalon, which is a very pretty city, and they had fireworks. It was obviously some sort of celebration. And this this net no, that was the other memory. That was the other memory. I don't have a memory of that memory.
I think
Um,
you got the fireworks, right? And the
fireworks
cloven hoof cow
and
things.
and the cow things. Yeah, yes. That was a strange place. What were those cow things called? I can't
Cow
remember.
things.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Oh, a
And
She
game
went with
for
Max to the
memories.
doctor.
yes,
She went with Max
it
to the
was very
doctor, yeah.
odd. I try and say the words that she said would like she was being taught for the magic missile.
Oh, you're trying to do that?
Like not actively trying to, but just like you're remembering like the phrase.
Okay.
Like I say the
Natal,
word, don't do the gestures.
gotcha. Natal, give me an Arcana check just for free as he's doing this.
10.
You recognize some magical phrases here. It's weird that you're not really, well, how much magic do you have? Not much at all, right? Yeah.
Big,
So it's
big,
weird that your friend is the big zero. So it's weird that your friend with the big zero magic aptitude is saying these magical phrases. I mean, he's kind of butchering them. It's no memory's perfect, and it's not going to work. But it's strange that he's doing this. It's just really weird that he's doing this. You might even recognize that it's some kind of low-level offensive spell, but very weird. It's coming out of your friend's mouth.
So this game, you play for memories. Who would do such a crazy thing?
Well, I didn't quite realize what I was doing when I started, and they seem to be rather. I would say they might be addled, like the smokers of the opium. They seem to have already succumbed to such a state of affairs that they lost their memories. They were unsure of whose memories were whose, and I suspect that one of the memories that I didn't win wasn't the person's who put it forward. So I think they were gambling with other people's memories that they had already inherited.
What a strange game. I dare anyone to step inside my house of horrors, to go looking around
Well,
for what they might find in there.
it might not be a bad game for you to play, for you to the evil memories and perhaps gain some less traumatic.
And some peace, for Christ's sake. For for the gods' sake. Hold on. For and Garath's sake.
Cool, that works.
I think I'm saying that
That's
wrong.
funny.
And you would wish this upon these elves?
No, I didn't say that. I just thought that perhaps it might be useful for you. It's a very odd experience, and I'm not sure I could willingly suggest anyone do it ever. But
Yet you played 3 times? Did
yes,
they
well,
make you play all 3? I thought you said they gave you an out each and every time, and yet you continued to play.
it seemed like we had made an agreement that we would play 3 hands.
Yet
That seemed to
you
be
said they
the.
gave you an out. They said, "Are you ready to go again?" They were giving you an out. You didn't take the out.
I suppose.
Strange thing to tell someone else not to do what you have already done, my friend.
Yes, well, it was odd. I can only say it was odd. There was a
But
great
you
deal
get
of.
to choose the memories that you have up for grabs. So you don't have to lose special dear memories to yourself. You can lose any
True,
memories that
true.
you choose.
Yes, but you,
Okay.
but I. The problem was is that I chose my memories before I knew the rules. Really, it was odd.
Have you never met a fae before? Do you understand the rules of fae? You have
No, not
to
so much.
know the no. With fae, we have to talk about
You,
terms and
you
conditions.
must understand. I grew up
The
very close
fine
to the
print.
street, not the far realms and magic and court and elves and things. No.
Boy, you might have to learn the rules quick, my friend, for we are going to be here for a bit. If you think that I'm letting a drunk, elderly wizard plane shift me, you are crazier than I am. For you do not know where we could end up. What horrors pierce this universe? One mistake and a spell like that, and you'll wish you were in pandemonium.
Realm isn't that bad, I guess.
so so so
Pandemonium is where demons come from, by the way.
Okay.
yes. Though I was thinking of paranoia, but nonetheless. those with old school gaming knowledge know what I'm talking
I
about.
know that one. Good stuff.
um, I'm I am confused. I really should try to get home.
Why?
Well, my brother.
She's
But
in the city. Never deep. Or so Senzula.
yes, yes. But enough of that.
Maybe we could have some adventures here, and as we're on our way, I'm sure an opportunity will present itself and we'll make our way back. But
Let-
hey, maybe we could learn something here. I know I know a lot of Fey and Elven uh, history. I'll do my best to keep us safe, and I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Well, we will see. It will obviously take some time before we manage to get out of here.
How long would it take someone to learn a language? Like,
Like
You
Elvish or
could do
something?
yeah.
if you wanted to add extra languages,
Uh-huh.
Playing a game
you
now.
could
Yeah,
on
if you could
level
pick that up for me,
4.
that'd be great.
This is what I would do.
Don't touch it because you are sick.
Is at
Do
level
not touch
4,
it. You're
I
gonna get
would
me sick.
take
Please
the
don't. Please
Eldritch
do not. I appreciate it. Please do not.
Adept
Okay.
feat,
Just leave it there. Thank you. Don't touch it.
right? With that, you can take your origin feat, and when you do that, you can take skilled, and through skilled, you can give yourself a language and other skills too.
Sure,
And
sure,
then
sure.
when you get higher level and you don't want
Thank you.
that, this is
Please
why
don't
it's
touch
good
it.
to
You're
just
sick,
take
okay?
this instead of skilled.
Yep.
When you
I
don't
know.
want
Thank you.
that, because every
Appreciate it.
time you level
Slow
up, you can
rest.
change
You're
your
okay,
Eldritch
okay?
Adept invocation, so you can change that invocation out later for another one that you have access to at higher level.
Oh, wow.
There's some
Okay.
game sheet signs for you.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's really neat.
Yeah. But yeah, we and also meet Ragupa.
Yeah. Right, Loople.
Ragupa, our
The mo-
friend.
Just,
We
it's gonna be chill.
we changed your luck. We'd almost say we changed your luck tonight.
You did. You did. You know what? Next round of drinks is on me. So there. So I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. And she kind of waves the bartender over her big cloven hoof clunk, clunk, clunk as he comes and takes your orders. He's
So
like,
as we're drinking, I'm
I
gonna
know
say,
you, I know you, but you, to drill. What do you want? Go ahead, Izzy.
go ahead. You can take his order.
That's it.
Okay. I
Something strong.
He laughs indeed. Goes away.
ask Rag, can I call you Raggy? Rags? Rags. I like Rags. Can I call you Rags?
That's cute. I'll take it. What do I call you? Desi, Desi, Desi. That's right, Desi.
Well, my real name's Desdemona, but everybody calls me Desi.
Thanks.
So I've seen these doors around here, and there's
Oh, yeah.
ones that have a circle that's filled in. I know those are for sleeping.
Yeah, those
What are the
nothing happens
other
in those rooms. The ones with the solid circles, nothing happens in those rooms at all. Right.
What happens in the other ones?
Oh. She kind of looks around. She kind of leans in.
Tell me.
This is kind of expensive. It's like 5 gold each, but it depends. It's not what you are, but what you want. So if you want, let's say, the stick, you could get that. If you want, let's say, the hole, you could get that. If you want both, you could get that. If you just want to sleep, do the solid circle.
The stick? Honey, what does the stick mean?
She kind of giggles a bit and sputters on her drink and says, "Oh, well, you know, when two people get together."
What?
She takes a big sip. She kind of blushes like crazy. Well, um, it's not what you are, but it's what you want.
Are you talking about naughty business?
Oh, I gotta, Jesse. The stick you're a top, and the hole you're a bottom.
I
And the
bring
other
out
one, you're a
his
switch?
Earphones. Try to check the
I,
earphones you
I guess
Been playing right now. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Okay?
What a fortuitous
No, it's
thing.
okay. Thank you.
They're actually
um okay. Which one do you usually use, Rags?
Me? Well, I don't have much money, so I usually just go home. But on my last birthday, I did the circle and the stick, and it was fun.
Is fun?
It was fun, yeah. And she kind of blushes heavily and starts drinking a lot. Kind
And
of giggly.
I drink with her too and giggle and blush too. Uh okay.
Oh, but they're
Uh
not real. They seem real, but they're spirits, so it's not like it's not. No, they're not gonna hurt you or anything.
oh, it's all pretend?
No, it's real. Spirits are real.
Magic.
Yeah, it's magic.
So I can't get pregnant?
Not that way.
Well, I'm nervous. Are you sure it'll be okay?
Well, as for me, I think you'd be just fine. I mean, you seem healthy and happy, and yeah, you look great. Go have fun.
I feel like I'm gonna get traumatized in some way.
I don't think so. I mean, they're not mean or anything.
Okay. All right. All right. Maybe one more drink and I'll try and get the liquid courage up to do it.
She nods eagerly,
Cheers.
says, maybe 2 more drinks, and orders another
And
couple of rounds.
I finish a drink.
And this might be the best place to stop it for the night. What do you think? But I want to know, what rooms you guys going in for the night?
Circle and stick, obviously.
Circle and stick. There you go. Gonna make a note of this.
So,
Awesome.
okay. Wait. I got to ask her. So, if we all go inside one room, does that mean that we're all going to be together in that room?
Yeah.
Or does that mean that we're all in our own rooms or our own instances?
She
Or,
laughs a bit and says, yeah, no, I get it. It's confusing, but if you open the door, whoever goes
uh-huh.
in before you close the door is there with you.
And then you
And the
shut the door and then
spirits.
and then you open it up and then it's
And
like
that's
a
a
new.
different room.
Okay. I can handle this. Clarion, you want to go by yourself, right?
He was going circle and stick.
He just went circle and stick.
Okay, I'll let him go by himself and then I'll follow him in the circle and the stick, but by myself.
Oh, okay. Cool. Trill, how about you? What are you gonna do for the night?
I think I shall retire for the evening. Given the fact that I am very confused about this missing piece of my life that I don't even know what it was.
Gotcha. So just the filled circle?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. And you guys go in, and yeah, Trill has a very just nice room, nicely accompanied. Not accompanied. What do you call it? Decorating a nicely appointed room, and it has a really nice, good sleep and a nice bed. Nice. It's all magic. Really nice. So they're great. Nice soft mattress. Everything. Trill and I'm sorry. Desi and Clarion. You guys have a quite different experience. You go in and you have companions of both genders, and it is a delicious and wild and wonderful experience. And I think we'll call it a night at that point. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Before we
got it.
get banned.
There you go. So good stuff, and we'll call it a night for now. And God, thanks for the game.
Yeah.
right.
That was fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it today. It was great.
Yeah, today was fun.
You guys were
Uh,
smart. There were a couple places you could have got axed hard. You guys played
Right?
well. And lucky too. I mean, let's face it, Troll didn't get caught stealing, but yeah. And yeah, it had Adelea didn't get caught by the Book Guardian either, so that's good. And you
Right.
guys tried to slap the tiger and then figured it out and walked around it. Beautiful. So yeah, it could have been. It could. That was. I was kind of worried about that. You guys did great.
This is the most flexible. So this sorcerer that I'm building is going to be the most flexible, multi-situational. Like, I'll have a spell and this guy is the Swiss Army knife. I might not have as
So-
many spells as I would as a wizard,
Yeah.
but the shit, like the ways I can cast, like he's like a key. That's how I'm building him.
I
To be
like
able to
that.
handle
I like the Swiss
situations.
Army knife thing too. As a Clarion Black, the Swiss Army knife of magic. I like it.
That's cool. That's
Nice.
cool.
Because you will speak to Alia, right? I will caution as she's picking her subclass. There's a
Oh, yeah.
shadow sorcerer. Okay, the shadow anything is its own thing. We'd all have to be that because the whole mechanic is about using darkness. So there's a shadow monk, there's a gloomstalker rogue, right?
Right.
And it's a whole team. Like you all pick that when you pick it. You know what I mean? So I would caution against that one because it's like if
It
you
plays
don't know,
both
it's
as
all
a-
about using darkness. It's the whole class is around using magical darkness, which then puts her alone. You'd have to build the whole team around doing that, right?
Wait, I'm sorry. What choice were you talking about now? What was the name of the choice?
Just the sorcerer subclasses.
Sorcerer subclasses. Okay.
because we're hitting level 3 after
Yeah.
today.
And I have
Yeah,
a
very nice.
paladin
Happy birthday.
subclass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
somebody talk to me about the paladin subclass?
Smite.
I will. I can stay on and chat with you for a bit.
Okay. Cool.
But I just wanted to let you know tell like just so she knows. Like, and then the chaos one, there is a separate table you'll have to roll all the time. Right? So that just so you know, right? The easier ones to get into are the draconic, the aberrant, and the storm sorcery. They're just like a little bit easier to manage.
Yeah.
Just as an informational standpoint, right? Because you're not trying to roll every time you are a chaos sorcerer. You have to bring up another table of d20, and you're rolling a separate, like another d20 on top of the other stuff you're doing, and then you're rolling more d20s, and then there's more tables.
Yeah,
It gets
Sounds like a
it can be
process.
overwhelming for somebody who's not as experienced being a sorcerer. That's all. I just wanted to put that out there as information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the disclaimer on the label of the bottle, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever, we can make it work. But like, it just might those might be whatever, right? The shadow sorcerer will take it's really hard to make work in a team group thing.
Makes sense. Well, guys, I'm going to cut the cast, and thank you so much for the game.
Good
Have a
night.
wonderful evening. And see you next week.